What is going on, people? Welcome to Beige and Reds TV. Happy Friday to you all. We always ask when we get on the mic, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Big up to everyone. Your boys are in the house for a Friday night call-in show. Boys, how was the week, man? Mine was busy as hell. I didn't know what yours, but mine was hectic. Chris there beat up. You feel like you get hit with the Hulk.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
Chris, you look beat up, bro. You look like you get pound up. Look. This how you look?
Enough! You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
That's how you feel right now, bro?
The disrespect, man. The disrespect.
Bro, it's a Friday night show. We going crazy today. We can have some fun today.
That's all right. We ain't old like that. It's hurt more, Chris. It's all good, brother.
He young, man. He ain't like we just old folks compared to Chris.
Yeah.
Angel's a youngin.
Yeah.
Revenite says, looking forward to this one. Big up Revenite FC, Bajans. Let's do this. Kingsman, big up guys. Revenite laughing, Dakota laughing, Revenite laughing. Sit down, United. Yeah, sit down. Sit down.
Down, boy, down.
Down, boy. Down. You men in the mud. Big up to D. Big up. Happy Friday. Big up to the chat. Yes, fam. Big up everyone. Big up Tarmiz. Yes.
Tarmiz.
Big up Baz. Big up lads. Yeah, bro. Fellas, let me get this Friday started out. So the topics to today, we got 4, and I know we can spill off to many other things. Is Thiago an injury worry? Is the first one being in touch with? Let me get right into it right now. As all heard, Thiago's had another setback once again.
But why is it? Well, who cares, though? Who cares?
Because he's a squad player and he's supposed to be in rotation.
But we going enough midfielders, man. Thiago is a...
Yeah, but you called him on a Bentley, bro.
He is a Bentley, but he just needs the parts coming. He needs some special parts.
What kind of Bentley is from what year?
He's the original version.
Oh, no wonder he broke it down.
He's a classic. He's a classic. So don't leave my man alone, okay? Right now, it's not like we're struggling for midfielders. To be quite honest, I get it. He's injured, and I hope he gets sold in the summer, 100%. But we ain't stressed. Why are we stressing about Thiago? Oh, look at that stinky face. They clip it. Look at that stinky. You see that? You see how you get frozen on a stinky face.
You listen. You waiting very long? What you talking about? Hey, Luce.
Yeah, listen. If we're in a need for midfielders and we had issues or injury problems in the middle, I would understand the frustration. But we all know Thiago's history with the injuries. He's a little bit injured now, more than normal. It is what it is. He's gone. This is the last season with us. So, yeah, maybe he'll make a cameo sometime in the season, hopefully, but it is what it is. I don't see it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like we should get into it. We all know he's an old man. We already talked about it. He's an old man, and he's broken.
Wait, if you consider him old, then I'm old because we're the same age.
Yeah, but he runs around a field all day, man. What'd you do?
What? Oh, my God. I'm done for tonight.
Tell him, Angel. Tell him what you do. Tell him.
So wait. Who's supposed to be fitter, Thiago or Angel?
We'll discuss in 6 weeks who's fitter.
Listen, I feel a football is fitter than most people on the planet, even Marines.
That's crazy.
What's that? You eating a cookie, bro?
Anyway, no, I'm just saying. Honestly, with the Thiago situation, I get it. We're frustrated. he's not serving a purpose, which is supposed to be within the squad. And I understand the haters a little bit, but for me, we don't really need him. So he's a luxury. So if we could sell him, sell him. Go ahead. That's it. You know, it's done. I over that, man. I love Thiago, but yeah, he's injured. See what
Revelate tell you? He's a Bentley on 3 wheels and it don't make a wheel that fits anymore. Wash out.
That's it. I tell you, he can make a second half cameo for Liverpool.
He approaching Rochka corner.
The what?
Yeah, he punched squiddly seconds, bro. Squiddly seconds, bro. Big up, Brian. Top of the morning, boys. Big up,
Brian.
Angel got that hit and Paul. I believe in my brother. See?
I appreciate that, man.
See? He only roster crowd like this in you.
Yeah.
Angel's a little skinny kid, bro. You see Angel? Look at him. He looks like he used to get bullied in school every day, fam.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm just kidding, man.
I'm just saying. I'll empty your bank account right now and stuff. So
You probably would. There ain't much in there, bro. Trust me. I just messing with you, man. You know you're my boy, man.
of course, man.
You from the hills of the hills of Colombia, family. Come on now.
He from the hills of Medellin, bro.
Medellin, man.
Listen, growing up selling all that cocaine, Jesus, that's what makes this dude stuff, man.
Calma.
Calma.
The cocoa plant, man. The cocoa plant.
He from up in the bush where the gorillas is be.
Yeah, man. Smelling that shit 24/7, bro.
Standing up in the on the cocoa plant in the sogginess to try to get it sappy.
You know they had a cartoon, comic book called Asterix and Obelix, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
When he dropping the vat of as Angel, he dropping a vat of cocoa beans.
Big outside like.
Big outside like.
He's my guy. Though.
Oh my days,
Man.
Angel, we ain't you, bro. We ain't you.
Man.
It's okay.
We're just trying to lighten up the mood, Angel. You know what I'm saying? Stop you from stressing out, man.
Of course.
So pops, they coming to you. Cause crab done with it. It's Thiago injury worry, bro. You think he can see pitch again this year?
Next year, second half.
No, probably 2024.
And that's when we can need him the most, I think. Honestly, man. I really think so. I honestly think he's gonna come and do a little sign for like 3-4 games.
Yeah, there's no need to rush him back. We got 4 games, then we got the international break, and then the Christmas period. You stretch to the Christmas period, you're gonna be busy. So you're gonna be looking for reinforcements in January. That's when hopefully the Bentley can give us some action.
You know, I see a crazy stat today. Since 2017, if I'm not mistaken, Liverpool has played over 50% of the 12-30 games after international break.
We just get stabbed again.
More than double of any other team.
We just get stabbed with City again.
Yeah. So can you believe, right, that you got City and Liverpool as a 12-30 game?
Brutal, bro. Brutal.
That's madness, bro.
But the claim will be much like the derby is policing, you know. That's what the man will talk about. That's what let's talk about policing, and it's easier.
They think that putting them at 12:30 can get all the viewers to watch that game. Because
no, not the viewers. Is he fine going? Is he fine going? Fans going to the game, so a lot of that is about getting drunk and that sort of thing. So they still try to put the derbies and those sort of games on earlier, so that the men in the pub on the lash before they head over to the ground and get on to a while, I guess.
That's a political explanation, man. Football been playing in England.
Has been for years.
Football been playing in England for years. And men's been going to pubs and getting drunk and going football for years and years. Come on, man.
That's what the spiel is. Look at what Brian says in the comment.
TV
TV
makes
makes
But yeah, but what's the point of having a police system that can't handle that? I don't understand, man. I don't get it. Right. What's the
because
purpose
I don't
of
know
the
if
police
you're aware of Crab that I think in the stadiums in the UK there's no drinking, if I'm not mistaken.
I have no idea.
No, you can get a point. No, you can get a point at halftime.
So in West Ham, I know somebody went to the West Ham game and he said there was no drinking in the stadium.
No, you can get a point at halftime.
But you gotta stay by the bar. You can't go by to your seat with it.
But it's about, I guess, well, in the old days it was about people actually getting drunk, and then obviously it was back in the end times, you know, it was men were going to fight, not really to watch football. So a lot of the match going fans were really
Yeah. Feel free to comment
no
about it.
drinking in the
Yeah,
stands.
please. No drinking in the stands. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But you
so
can
weird.
you can go down and get one though.
That's weird.
Yeah. I thought it was weird. I thought you could drink
No,
in the
but
stands, but
you also don't want to give the fans an excuse to have something to throw on the pitch too, you know. Remember
that makes sense.
Mm.
That makes sense.
Mm.
That makes sense. That makes sense
Yeah.
because I have experienced that before. So
Yeah.
a few years ago, I went to a baseball playoff game between the Jays and the Rangers in the Dome in Toronto, and this stadium packed, right? So in about the sixth inning or so forth, the pitcher went to pitch. No, the catcher went to throw the ball back to the pitcher, and it hit off the back of the bat of the batter and went off, and a run came in and scored, and they allowed the run. The fans went mental. It was against the Jays. I saw cans of full beer getting rained down from the 500 level onto the pitch. When I tell you raining. The fans were animated. There was vexed. Like you could feel it. At one point in time, it was like these men gonna call this game. If these men don't calm down and stop, because they put Texas at one. Literally, an inning later is when Batista hit the bat flip. You know, y'all ever hear about the bat flip game when he chucked the bat half, he launched the home run? I was at that game.
Yeah.
So when the man hit that bat flip, I swear the stadium roof was gonna blow off the place, right? It got so loud. So the fans went from being angry to pure jubilation because of the home run. But yeah, it was mad, bro. Seeing the amount of beer coming down. I mean, full cans, you know, see cans and the beer spouted everywhere, and the men didn't care.
Yeah, baseball's big. Like people might not talk about it, obviously worldwide, but baseball's big in this country. Like,
Yeah.
Boring.
Right. Remember the Malice in the Palace started over a beer, remember?
But you can hit somebody hard with a bottle of water just like a bottle of beer. Same shit.
that's true too.
Yeah, if
You know,
that's
so
your
you hit a
intention.
man properly with a bottle of
That's your
water, you
intention.
can really hurt it.
Yeah.
Once it full, yeah.
Yeah, I mean a full bottle of water. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Agreed.
Not same thing technically because a glass bottle can hit harder, but
Well, they don't sell glass in the stadiums anymore.
No.
It's
yeah,
like
so
a
a can of
Yeah,
beer
that's
and
how-
a bottle of water.
can or a cup.
Yep.
It can
So
it
Ian,
can
when it
do
comes
real
to-
damage though. Hit
Yeah,
in the
it's
wrong
true.
place, in problems. Yeah.
It's true. Tiago, injury worry for you?
Cool for me.
Yeah. Not me, you.
I don't know. The Thiago situation is kind of like weird. I feel like it's just he was mismanaged in February, so you know how I feel about that. In regards to him playing the season, I can see him back after the second international break, so that's in November. But I don't see him playing the next 4 that's coming up. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Because if I go deep, we can talk about this for hours. So I'd rather not.
Okay.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get that deep into it.
Keep
Pause.
the Bentley low, and that's all I gotta say.
Find
Next-
out fourth wheel, bro. So it can
next
start
year,
moving. Find
I'm gonna be
fourth
saying
wheel.
call and look at that pass by Thiago. Call and look at Look at the sauce. All right. Let me move.
Let me move on. Are you guys happy with the start of the league season, with the league position we're in? Are you happy? And where we are?
No, not at all.
Did you expect us to be 3 points off the top after 8 games?
I expect us to be at the top. To be
You
quite
really
honest.
expected
Yes.
us to be at the top?
Correct.
No,
Okay.
when you break it down like that, then no, I didn't expect us to kind of be at this. I thought we would be a little bit more like in a transition.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess not. I didn't expect us to be this good, but then you got to take it game by game, right? So your expectations change throughout each game, right?
Yeah.
So I think my issue is the fact that each game changed my expectations, so I have high expectations. But now when you like study the games, like me and Krabs, we're kind of like in the same opinion in regards to like the first half performances, conceding first, like that lowers your expectations. So it's like I'm in a weird place of like I have high full hopes, but if we don't fix up, then we're not going to achieve what we want to achieve based on the expectations. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
For me, we should have been 4 points better than we are now. But we should have beat Spurs and we shouldn't have drawn with Brighton. That's the 2 games that disappoint me the most. The laundry is very dirty. My washing machine is full because we can't keep a clean sheet. I got bare laundry in there right now, which is very sad, considering that a lot of people are saying Virgil's back to his best and all this and all that. But yeah, tends to be still a little shaky. Still got to get things together, sorted. Honestly, I listen. I'm a Liverpool fan. I always say I expect us to make the top. You understand? But I guess 3 points off the top, considering that the way other games went as well, helped us. You know what I'm saying? City losing. Okay. Newcastle started off crap. Arsenal, so. You know what I mean? Chelsea in the mud. Tottenham riding a little wave. You know what I mean? It just this is why you love the Prem, because this is what happening now, right? Like nobody would expect Tottenham. Nobody would say Tottenham would be a top after 8 games. Nobody. Understand? So,
Speaking of Chelsea, could you mention them? Everybody had huge expectations for Chelsea to be up in the top of the league. In their finishing of the top 4, top 5, top 6, wherever you want to call it. But was it that? My question to you guys is that was that
realistic?
Unrealistic? For example, exactly, Crab. Unrealistic with the amount of players they had to bring into this team.
Nope. Because listen, first of all, that striker that they got injured, that's a big miss. If he was fit, if he was fit, Chelsea would be up there. Trust me, my man. If Reece James could stay fit, Chelsea would be up there.
Reece James never fit.
Chelsea has a good crop of players, like I said, and they have some key injuries right now. Understand? But no, it wasn't unrealistic to think they should have been up there with us, and Arsenal and City. They should be. You know, speaking like on paper with all the players they have, yeah, man, they just had some really bad injuries, man. Really bad injuries.
I was of different opinion. I had them finishing 10th in the league this season.
Really, with all them good players that they got there?
Yeah. If you go back and look at our season preview show, where we thought the teams were going to finish on rank, I had Chelsea finishing 10th, bro. I had them out in Europe again. Wow. I wasn't convinced with Chelsea. New coach, a lot of new players to implement, still real young, not a lot of seasoned veterans. I wasn't convinced.
Yeah, but you know the thing is about it? You know what the thing is about it? It's not Pochettino's first time in the league, so he knows the Premier League. So that's why I personally
knew the Premier League, but the Premier League different how it was when he was here before.
Yeah, I was just about to say that he knew the Premier League. The league has changed.
Yeah, like better than players that never played in the Premier League, coaches that never coached in the Premier before. So I give him a 1-up on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Big up to Ravi, as always. You know what to do. Watch the video and channel. Smash that like button.
What's up, Ravi?
Pops, what about you, bro?
A little disappointed, to be honest, because I had us 10 from 12 for the first four. And once we got the 10 from 12, when you look at the next four, you're saying to yourself, well, minimum repeat the same performance. Because if you look at the next four games, it would have been Brighton, we just drew with. Tottenham, we just lost to West Ham and Wolves. All right. If we go backwards for.
Yep.
All right, I skip one. All right.
You're good.
Wolves
Villa.
and West Ham
Villa?
or Wolves?
No, West Ham
Right.
Wolves. Yeah.
West Ham Wolves,
So,
yeah.
having played Newcastle away, went to the bridge and get a point, and then dealt with Villa. Those four games set me up looking at the next four and saying, well, match that and we on 20 points. I honestly don't look at the table before 10 games anyway. So 8 games for me isn't enough to make a big decision. And as for Chelsea, without the injuries, I mean, they're in a mile away, to be honest. But both them and United got wins on the weekend, which put them within striking distance, arguably. 6 points off of City, I think United is, which would probably mean Chelsea are 7 points off of City. So if they're so bad and 7 points off of City, they'll probably say, well, I could take that because they're looking to do better as players come back. So they only got one game a week. They only need to get players out of the treatment room and on the pitch. And all of a sudden, results can change. I mean, their next set of fixtures obviously can determine a lot, or whatever the case may be. But much like what you say for Everton, when you also Everton get relegated, you only got to be better than a few. You don't got to be better than all. So Chelsea are not going to be better than the teams that you're seeing above them. The four teams ahead of them right now, well, the top four teams right now, I don't see Chelsea bettering them unless Tottenham themselves, they have an injury crisis where, because they're a thin team, yes, they're only one game a week, but if they get injury crisis, they can have a problem. Because when you see the substitutions that they put on, you say to yourself, oof, that's it. That's all you got. If Madison goes down, if Basuma goes down, or if Son goes down, you got big problems in our team. And Chelsea defensively are probably one of the better teams in the league.
Yeah.
Actually, as bad as they're doing, they're not conceding a lot of goals. So if you are okay from a defensive standpoint, that just means what you need to do, or you got a bag. And it's always key. Like the same reason why you started everything is stay up. You got a man that can score goals. If Nkunku come back in and you can get Broja up and running, Action Jackson find a little confidence, all of a sudden our team will look totally different.
Yeah, or they
But
could
there's a lot
actually
of-
get Tony in January. They can get Ivan Tony in January, and then there will be real skill.
He's
don't know
actually going
what-
to be a big piece for either him and or Arsenal, to be honest.
I
Chelsea or
don't
Arsenal,
know
I think,
what is the
are
point
both-
of getting Ivan Toney from Chelsea's standpoint when they have Nkunku as their striker that they have pegged to be their striker.
No, Nkunku can play on the outside. No, Nkunku can play on the
but-
outside. So you can
yeah.
play with the front three. You got
Nkunku
Sterling
play
and
in
Nkunku and Ivan Toney in front.
Yeah, because Nkunku can play on the left, on the right, as a 10.
He can play anywhere up
Exactly.
front.
Yeah, he can play
Yeah.
anywhere. So.
He's versatile. So you can play with,
Okay.
and Sterling is showing up again and showing out.
Yeah.
Sterling saying, look, you forget me? Look at me.
Yeah,
Listen, they have the potential, man. Trust me.
I don't rate
One
Chelsea.
game a week helps a lot. But one
It
game a
does.
week helps a lot.
I still don't rate them. I'm sorry. Ravi got a question. With what we have now in the team, how do we get the most out of this crop of players?
A new manager.
Shame on you. Here.
He couldn't even say it with a straight face. That's the problem. Let's do it again. Beijing Angel. Wipe
I'm
your
sorry.
smile off.
I'm sorry.
And hit
Give me a
us with a
second.
serious new manager.
Rotation for me to keep a
For me?
good rotation.
We got to go back to the basics of learning how to defend. God damn it. That's the problem. It's not about the midfield or the rotation or the front three. It's that defense, man. It's that defense. That defense is lacking, man. It's lacking.
So
You know what I mean? And that's the problem. That's got to get sorted out, man. I don't care about the 6 and all that. That defense, that 4 guys at the back need to get themselves sorted out.
So I-
Sort
I
out
think
this
it's
stuff.
So I think the issue this season is what Pops is kind of alluding to right now is mentally and stuff. Because I think throughout the season, maybe everyone in the panel or even the check can testify to this. Is the fact is like we're starting very slow, right? and we start playing games after we concede first. So it's going to come to a point where, yes, we have probably the best combination of attackers, but we're going to come to an opposition one time that's not going to fly. Our attack's not going to be able to bail us out. And I think that's a mental issue. I think that's something that Klopp and the team and the captain, whoever is the voice in the backroom staff, have to talk to them, because at some point you're going to reach a wall. And that's a mental thing. That's a form of cockiness. Another thing as well is the fact that you have players playing in positions that they're, in a way, you can get away with it in one game, but throughout the season it's not going to work. And one of the answers is McAllister. I'm like, yes, he was exceptional against Aston Villa, but he's been a bit needy in the other games. You have to move him further up the pitch to see the best out of him, right? Because if you look at the game against Argentina, the man was amazing, right? But that's against Paraguay, so I guess in a way, whatever, you can look down on that or whatever.
What position did he play? He played a 6 or he played his normal position?
An 8. He played in, and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point, Angel.
And then also, sorry, before I finish,
yeah, go ahead.
The left-hand side isn't working for us. It isn't.
That's going to change now, because of Robbo injury.
Yeah, amazing. But, yeah, like,
you said amazing.
Yeah, amazing and stuff. Yeah, great, exceptional. Get Robin Zoll's ass out of here.
20. Listen, Costas ain't gonna do no better, bro.
I'm just playing.
Emotional damage.
Before people come at me, I'm just playing and stuff. But I think the communication between Robertson and Diaz isn't working, and I think the fact is that, in a way, Robertson isn't overlapping like he used to.
Yeah.
And Diaz's decision making isn't helping as well. So there's a flaw in communication. I don't know if it's the language barrier or just the new instruction. But at the same time, yeah, in a way, Robertson is better defensively, but somehow he lost his touch going forward.
Yeah.
He lost it. Like he's not the same player I remember.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So I think that's the issue as well and stuff. And then
I agree.
You can look at it as well. Salah can't beat a man anymore. Like all this stuff. Like all this stuff.
Pause.
Yeah. Paul, definitely a pause on that one.
Big up, Mile High Hotspur. Big up, bro.
But it's like little things, right? It's the little things, right?
Yeah, you gotta fix it, man. You gotta fix it.
Once they're fixed, we're gonna be
good. We can be a great team. We can be a great team.
But I do believe that we do definitely need a 6, though. I think a 6 changes the way we.
But you bought Endo for that, didn't we? Didn't we buy Endo for that? What's the problem of letting him get a start with the first team playing at the 6?
But I think with the Endo, just like the Fabinho situation, it took time for him to be embedded into the squad. You know what I mean? And then you got to think about it as well. You got to think about it as well. Endo is not the age that Fabinho came in. He's a bit older.
The man is Japanese, bro. They ageless.
No, I get that, but let's be realistic.
Enough purple sweet potato intake.
There's a saying, right? You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
So you're trying to say if we get Andre in January, it's gonna take him till next year to be embedded into the team?
All right, so Andre.
Why what are you saying, old Brian? Why?
No, but Andre's weird to me, right? Because I've been watching his games recently. He might not be the 6 we need. He's more of a Thiago, but faster, like on that region kind of thing. So I know people are gonna be like, "Oh no, blah blah." No, like he is in that same built and stuff. So.
Well, so why are we buying him then? Why are we buying another Thiago then? Thiago type player.
Because we getting rid of Thiago. Big up to us.
No, but I'm saying we need a 6. But why are we buying another Thiago type player? That's what I'm saying. If we need a 6.
Big up ends man.
You know what I mean?
Big ends.
Revenant said Andre is a phenom. He will make it work, Angel.
Phenom. I don't know. A lot of players come out saying they were phenoms and they
but he's like no, but he's good. Like
he's very good.
He's good.
I've watched 2 games with him right now. He is very good.
He's good.
Very good in a Brazilian league.
No, bro.
Come on.
Listen. It's a Brazilian league at the end of the day. It's a farmers league, man. Like,
Listen,
come
I can
on.
be honest with you, right?
I'm going to Canada.
The man is left alone in the midfield to do all the defensive work, and all the front players go up.
I'm going
So
to
what's the
Canada.
difference between the Brazilian league and the French league? What's the difference?
Brazilian league got way more silkier players.
Farmers league, all of that, man. It's all farmers league for me.
Look, see
You know
what
what I mean?
Andrew doing with you.
I know, but like, listen, he's a youngster. He's not been proven outside of Brazil. Yes, he could look like that kind of guy.
Whoa,
Until
come
he gets
on.
here and do it.
He's the 6th of Brazil national team.
He is.
Like that.
Like I said,
That's
a lot
not,
of players
Over Flacco, huh? Over Flacco. Remember
Listen,
that, crap.
Flacco legs gone. We already said that. My thing is, everybody come. A lot of players come with a lot of hype from other countries and come to England, and a lot of them didn't cut it. That's all I'm saying.
no,
I
but
know
then
the
also,
guy is talented. I know the guy is talented. I'm just
But-
saying
but-
before y'all call him the next whoever, Kamate.
no, but at the same logic, right? Which you're correct, right? Not to like, I think you're speaking facts, right? But at the same logic too, it depends on the environment they come into, right? So, look at, for example, Caicedo, right? He went into an environment for him that isn't working currently for him. Liverpool, in a way, when it comes to bringing in players and them fitting the system, we kind of do hit our mark. Because they come to an established system, an established manager, an established group of players. So yeah, we can sit there and say it might not work, or it might not work, but the chances of it working is pretty high if he comes to Liverpool.
Bro, I hope it works if he comes to us. I hope it does. Like, that's all I'm saying. But I'm saying a lot of hype has come with players, man, and they didn't cut it. So I just want to wait and see him play in a red shirt. And yeah, that's all I say.
Question here from Jared. When do you guys think Sabazzo and McAllister will get grade 4 tiers this season?
Stop that. Ooh, come on, Jared. Stop that.
Grade 4 is like realism. You know what that is? Jesus Christ.
Bro, come on, man.
Jared, you on a madness, bro.
Yo, realism, they're going to have to hire me.
Bro, we got to call up the Sicarios for this one,
Don't
man.
put that in the atmosphere, man.
Yeah, that's
Come
crazy.
on, man.
That's crazy.
Nah, he coming and smack you up for that grade 4 talk, man. Not me.
Jared, that's
Oh,
madness,
damn.
bro. That's madness. You put
That's-
out. Oh, wow.
That's crazy. Yo, we got to knock on wood, man.
Bro, don't say
People,
that.
they put the link in the chat. Come on in. We'll chop it up.
I don't listen. I don't wish anything but any player, man. Even on opposition player. I wouldn't wish no grade 4 tier on anybody, man.
Yeah, that's,
You know what I'm saying? That's brutal, man.
Ravi, if you could get a chance, I mean, I can tell you right now, watching Brazilian League, Andre is really, really good. I'm very impressed with the 2 games that I watched him. I'm very, very impressed. His awareness on the pitch from a defensive standpoint, plus his skill and his touch, man, he's going to be different. He's going to be special. And I hope we grab him before any other team. Because if we don't, we can be kicking ourselves if he go to another team in the Prem. I'm telling you right now, we can be kicking ourselves.
Hey, Angel, what was that American kid that was supposed to be the next Pele and he flopped up?
oh, it wasn't his name Pele as
Freddie
well?
Adu?
Freddie Adu.
Yeah.
Remember all that hype?
Come on, man.
I'm
Don't-
just saying.
Come on, man. What are you trying to pick
Oh,
on?
Jared said he only asked because they're already in the red zone.
They're off the charts for running stats. Okay.
And it doesn't.
Well,
yeah.
Liverpool players, all of them are off the charts for running stats, bro. All of them, every single one.
Big up to John. How you doing, bro?
What's up, John?
Yo, big up, guys. Good to see you.
Man, you look comfortable, man.
You
Yeah,
telling me?
man.
That's
Gotta be,
lazy
man.
boy or
Gotta be.
what? God damn.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
beautiful hair.
man.
You got beautiful hair, man. You just come from the beach or something?
I mean, it'd be pretty weird. It's 1 a.m. here, so
The man's got a head and shoulder advertisement right there, bro. That's
I got the Samsung locks on, man. The
That's it,
Samsung
brother.
locks.
That's it.
yeah.
Only good question, no pillars, no, you know, John.
Come on. I was gonna say, come on, future. Give our boy Andre a break, man. I've been watching some comps, and that guy is serious, man. He does everything. He's like and it wasn't just skills and it wasn't just shots. Like I saw like probably about like half of the comp was him tackling as well, and the interceptions and stuff. So yeah, I think it's one of those ones I'd say is probably like 75 because it's kind of like confusing because we always know Klopp is one of these guys that likes his tall players and all that, and he's not really the tall type. So I mean, if Klopp is seemingly interested in this guy, there's got to be a reason for that. Like, I don't think he would go for him if it was just like there wasn't more than just like this South American player that's all hype. I don't think that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. So, John, I'm going to throw a question at you because we were getting right into the third topic. For you, who are the top 6 contenders for this? Who is in the top 6 this year?
Oh, we go
down here.
All right, we go with the easy ones first. Then, so just let's start with us off the bat. So we got us, Man City, Arsenal. I'd say Spurs right now. Probably gonna have to go with them next. I'm actually gonna go against Barnes because I know he doesn't rate Chelsea, but I'm gonna put Chelsea as 5th, and then I'm gonna be disrespectful to Man United and put Aston Villa as 6th.
Chelsea top 5.
Yeah, I think Chelsea are gonna come. I think Chelsea are gonna come back.
You smoking that booze, fam? You smoking that booze?
Oh my God! Yeah, man, I smell it right here. What the hell?
Smoking that booze, fam.
I
Chelsea.
smell the.
So out of that group that you picked, who winning the league?
Oh man, this is tough. I really want to doubt City right now, but something just telling me in the back of my mind to just go with City because they always somehow do it in the end anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go City. Sadly,
City is a safe pick, bro.
And who finished in second?
I'm gonna say us. Yeah.
And third?
Arsenal 3rd.
Spurs 4th?
Yep. Spurs 4th.
Chelsea 5th?
Chelsea 5th.
And Villa 6th.
Villa 6th.
Okay.
Whatever you got smoking, brother, I need to know your drug dealers. Give me your drug dealer's phone number, email, Twitter account. I want it all, man.
Give me a sec. I'll give you my Head and Shoulders too. Don't worry.
Pass me the number, please, if you get it.
Thammer, you're eating some food. I hope that's a Bajan turnover you're eating.
Sorry, say that again?
I hope that's a Bajan turnover you're eating. What are you eating?
Oh, similar. It's just a meat. Yeah. It's some ground beef with some seasoning, vegetables, and it's laid on top of a naan bread. Put it in the oven 7 minutes. It's like a meat pie, eh?
Okay. So I come to you now. Top 6.
I'm gonna wait for the winter, man.
Hey, that's even worse than me. That's a cop out. That's even worse than me.
No. I'm waiting for the winter, man. Winter's coming. That's what's gonna decide. But top 4, the top 4 are gonna be City, us, Arsenal, maybe Tottenham, maybe. But who's first, who's second? I think that's gonna be decided on the winter, the transfer window in the winter. What's going to happen in the winter, right?
Yep.
Then you can start talking, okay, no. Well, if Tottenham get 3-4 players, then their squad is actually 15, 16 players. Then they become 15, 16. Then they have some depth. Well, yeah, they're top 4, right? Arsenal, if they get Tony, it's a different game then, right? If we get a freaking DM, we're just a freaking DM and a left back away from the title, in my opinion.
Left back or right back?
Left back.
So he replacing your Robbo.
Robbo, someone that can play center back as well as a left back, versatile. Robbo,
Sideline, you don't have to. You don't got to sugarcoat it. Just tell him he needs to get out of the club, man.
Yeah.
no.
Watch it. Okay?
No.
Listen, we get in the Brighton left back in the summer.
He's already crocked. We can get him out after this now. Yeah.
We get in the Brighton left back. That's Pian. Pian coming in the summer.
Hey.
Oh, that would be cooking, We'd be really cooking if we get that. So that's why I say I would wait for the winter before I say who's first, who's second, who's third. Chelsea, nah, man. You guys were saying Pochettino knows the Premier League, but the Premier League doesn't know Pochettino, for God's sake.
I was just going off what Pop said. They got a strong defense, and that's gonna get them. That's gonna get them points. And United, have you seen United's defense?
Oh yeah,
There might as well be a hole there.
Johnny
Into
Evans,
the goal.
Woo!
It's true. What did Jerry put something here? Did you guys see
Yeah.
PGMO send a letter to Terry? How about instead they learn how to be unbiased or confident? Wow, that is some crazy censorship when you can't have an opinion. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Now, I mean, they
what
got to
we're
scrap
doing.
my idea about laying into them on a stream specifically against the PGMOL. About watching it.
A letter to who?
Send him a
Terry?
letter. Send him a letter. Send him a letter.
The Angel, they sent out. They sent a letter to Football Terrace because they were talking about the PGMOL, and they basically told him that why is his title saying this? Basically, that was what the email they sent him. Yeah.
They
Yeah,
have
man.
that much. They have that much power and shit. That's crazy. Wow.
I mean, anybody can send anyone a letter, to be honest, or email. You just need an
Oh,
address,
but
right?
but in a way, right? They have connections.
It was like a soft veiled threat in a way. It was like,
exactly.
why are you saying this? But they hadn't done shit yet.
Nah, 'cause that's
I
so
will
bad,
take
right?
that address, bro.
They'll
Now-
get you
now-
canceled, fam. They'll get you canceled.
No, that's where I'm alluding to because the PGMO has their connections. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So,
But unless you say something that's a violation for YouTube rules, you can't just get canceled just so because of them.
no,
People
but
are
like in
people,
regards to
people are
like
right to have their opinions.
like Terry's future like ambitions in YouTube, like his connections type thing. You know what I mean? Like they can
We'll
stifle
see,
that
man.
in a way.
We'll
you know?
see.
You know
Yeah,
what?
you're
I'm
right.
scared of them. I can put a show up against them and let me see them send me a letter. Them in no way from. I'm from Barbados, bro. I ain't care as a rebel.
You on your own with that one, boy. Not me. You got me on
That's
that one.
right. I know you. I know you a little coward there. Don't worry.
All two kids and a cat to worry about, fam. Come on now.
Two kids and a cat.
Man, come and take my cat. It can be problems, fam.
That's like when you mentioned Diaz, Tucho's gone.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be quick coming back again. So don't even worry about it. I mean,
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
oh, that get all there. Tarmizzy, what's going on, bro?
Who is he?
Big up, fellas. What's going on?
What's up,
Good. How
Terry?
you doing?
What's up, Tarmizi?
Big up to Mizzy.
Yeah,
That's
I'm recovering, because I'm having a seasonal flu. It's ongoing
Oh,
over
man.
here, but yeah, it's not too bad right now. I'm feeling better. I would say, when watching Liverpool at times, it's kind of stressful. So I think this week, I think that's the plus side. That's the plus side on it. Yeah, I mean, like the prediction one. If I were to give out, I think City is like on top, creme de la creme. I would say right now, even though they lost 3 straight games. I would say. Well,
Yeah.
barring the Leipzig result.
outside of Europe. Yeah, 3 domestic games.
Yeah, Arsenal, Liverpool is a toss-up because anything can happen. But as of now, I'll say I think we can get second. That's just my not to be optimistic, but from the objective standpoint, I think we have the that front line is. I think our front line is that can do that job going throughout the season. I think because of Arsenal Champions League run, I would say they'll progress. But I just don't want to see Sevilla being in the Europa.
Oh, God, no.
Because they're in the same group. But I think Arsenal will be third. Here's the thing, right? I think no one has been mentioning West Ham because of the that Conference League whatsoever. They put a magnificent run and then they won against Fiorentina last season. I think they'll be in the mix. So I would say I'll put on the 5th. For the 4th position, I'll say Chelsea. I don't know why. I know they haven't gel. Yeah, they haven't gel and clay. But it's just that I would say they have that experience. To be honest, like I know Thiago Silva is some people say he's washed and everything, but some of the I won't rule out with the that experience sort of mindset. So I think Chelsea will pip on the 4th, and then this final 6th position, Chelsea, West Ham, and then I'll say Spurs. Just I know they're
no Brighton or Villa in there for you, huh?
No,
Nobody's mentioned Newcastle yet.
Nobody
mentioned Newcastle. I know.
No.
I don't know why everybody's
convinced, to be honest. Yeah.
Wow.
Newcastle ain't on the bench either. Their bench is crap. Newcastle bench is garbage.
Pops. It's better than West Ham.
They got money, but who want to go to Newcastle?
Nearly in Scotland, for God's sake.
If you tell a player you got to come to Liverpool or go to Newcastle, play Champions League, or come to Liverpool and play Europa League, guess what? 80% of the time they can come to Liverpool, fam.
And 20% is all you need.
I can get them a 20% chance, yes, because they're in the Champions League.
Okay, that's all you need, eh?
Managers unknown.
I agree with Pops because Newcastle could just be smart and go for players that aren't going and nobody's going for them, and then they just go to Newcastle. You know, you can find some out there.
And they're in the Champions League right now. They're in it right now.
And they just beat PSG, so they're on a high. I get it.
Exactly.
I get it.
Yeah.
They might have issues though, because I saw Tonali and
the gambling.
The
Villa player.
Had some sort of had some sort of gambling something. So who knows?
Jesus,
all the gamblers coming out now.
Yeah, these men have learned from Tony.
Yep.
Don't gamble.
Hey.
Crazy. Brian, let me hear you. Top 6.
How we doing, boys?
Good, man.
Brian.
You?
What's up, Brian?
Big
Top 6. Top 6. Is that what the question is? That's cool. I need a question.
Yeah.
I need a question. So that's what the question is. Okay.
Yep.
Fuck me. I really don't care who finishes. I mean, come on, man. I don't give a shit who finishes second. We're in a league. We're in a league here. I mean, Pops, you heard me talk about it earlier on. There's a chink in the armor, and when you have a City team,
get the jacket.
Yeah. Okay, take it. Flack. I mean, come on, get it on, man. It's war settings. It's fucking war settings right here, because these boys have lost everything that made them good last year, right? They're still cheating. This is the biggest scam in football, Manchester City. It's the biggest scam in football, right? They haven't been punished. We've gone toe to toe. So we've said, okay, fair enough. They're getting away with it. Who went toe to toe to them? I went on this earlier on. Jesus Christ, Arsenal fans, shut the fuck up and sit down because you've done nothing, okay? We went toe to toe with Manchester City for the last 4 years, right? With no money compared to them. Okay, we have, okay, not a fact, no money. No other team in England has gone toe to toe with these boys, and no other team in England has the minerals to do it again. Okay, there's only us, so I don't care about the top 6. Okay, let me go, right? We finished first, Manchester second, and then a load of shite finished 4th to 6th, right? Is you happy with that, right? Okay.
because there's only 2 teams in this league, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm sick of this crap. I am really sick of this crap. I'm sorry. Chris, get him on. Get the fucking night vision. Get it all, man. We are going to war because I am sick of these dickheads. There's only one team in England that has come close to Manchester City over the last 4 years. And how did we do it? We did it the right way. We did it the right way, boys. And none of these clowns can stand up to, oh, dude. You cheated your way to the top. You cheated your way to the top. We came in and we made you look like what you are, a fake football team. There's only one team in the league that can attack Manchester City, and that is us, because we've done it before and we'll do it again. Arsenal tried it. Guess what happened? Mikel Arteta thought he was Pep Guardiola and started shifting right backs and left back. Forget about it. You're done. You're finished. Right? You're a bum. You're gone. 2 teams in this league, us and Manchester City. Us and Manchester City. Have you seen the stadium? No. Look, I'm just sick of it. I really am. I'm normally a very level-headed football fan. The guy that comes on and says, oh, I like all your opinions. Really good. Yeah, fuck that, right? Fuck Manchester City. Fuck Manchester United. Fuck Arsenal. Fuck Chelsea. Everyone else. We're here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Where's my lighter? Where's my lighter?
That doesn't.
All we are. That is all we are. I really am. I'm sick of it because we're the. Jesus Christ, we've got the best. We have the best fan base in the world compared to everybody else's fan base. That's what everybody else is. That's nonsense, right? Forget all that. Forget all of this. That we have the best manager. We have the best manager. We have the best attitude, and everybody else, as far as I'm concerned, right now, can just fuck off because this is our league. I see that chink in Manchester City's armor. No Kevin De Bruyne, no Mahrez, no Gundogan. They're going to spend £1 billion next summer. We have one chance. Get right back in there and win it. Go in there now, win it. I don't know. I don't care what we have to do. These guys are going to cheat like they did for the last 5 years, for the next 5 years. This is our chance to win this league while they're done. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been talking on 4 hours on the other guy's channel. This is crazy. I'm listening to all these other people. Oh, this can happen, that can happen. Come on, guys. Come on. Seriously, this is our fucking league, and I'm sick of not winning them. We deserve 2 more. I'm getting sick. I'm sorry. That's
what you got to battle the refs too, Brian. You know that, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for unloading there, but I just fucking did, and I unloaded. So there you go.
Brian, hold on 1 second. I gotta do this.
I'm done.
I had to do it, bro.
That's how I feel, man.
Passion. That's what we're talking about.
That's how I feel, man. That's how I feel right now. That's how I feel.
I like it.
I like the energy, bro. I love the energy, but like I said, man, it's going into war with like 5 bullets in your gun because the ref taking out like another 5. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, you got 5 bullets. Make them fucking count. That's all I say.
Yeah, I agree. One of them should be for the ref.
Oh, yo. You want to get me canceled?
Nah, but I'm saying, man.
All my people, man. All my people. Yeah.
Are we saying our top 6 as well, or?
Yeah. After that, I can't say my top 6 is Liverpool.
Well, fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. Yeah.
That's it. I feeling the energy now, fam. I feeling it.
So Liverpool first, and
Liverpool first, and whoever cares who comes second. You don't get a trophy for second, third, and fourth. So who cares?
Yeah, tell the Arsenal fans. Arsenal.
I was gonna say that Arsenal fans will wake one up though.
Yeah, Arsenal fans are deluded, man. We all know that, man.
I think they get a trophy for being the top team in London. Fuck those dicks.
If you used to get a trophy of second prize, we'd have a full case. Full case.
You gotta chill a little bit, Brian. We don't want the guys to get canceled or something, you know.
Yeah.
Look, I'm Irish, right? So we can swear. It's like part of our vocabulary. If other people swear, it's like, oh, what are you doing swearing? I'm like, I'm Irish. I can say whatever fuck I want. I mean, I'm fucking Irish, right? You fucking
I am
swear
an
all the
Irish
fucking time, right?
manager.
So there you
Yeah.
go. It's just part of our vocabulary, right? So fuck that, right?
Irish
I
is
know,
spirit
yeah.
and drink, man. That's it.
There we go.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
Termis,
I,
you like the passion for Brian, bro?
it's fucking poetic,
Yeah, of
apparently.
course. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I want to see that passion. But
I
again,
love it.
you know what it is, right? You know what it is. Like I'm in the age right now, and also because I think here in Asia, like my brother is also a fellow Liverpool fan, and I think it's because geographically, like location wise and all that, we we have like a lot of other things in life in general that we tend to focus on. Having said that, like it's good to see like the fan base has this, like you know Don Hussam, right? In it, like
Yeah.
he's in Jordan, like he has that fire passion. But I think it's because certain places and whatnot, it's not as we're still like follow the result, the games and whatever. It's just that we're not like those kind of what do you call that spectrum, I would say. So, but it's good to see like the belief and whatnot. Like even Liverpool 12th man in the chat, like he's one of those fan that he always believe, regardless of whether we lost or
That's
even
facts.
the draw is like, yeah, the draw is like a loss for some of us, and it's a downbeat, a downer. Like I did say the other day, like after the Brighton game, I kind of feel downbeat, and that Monday blues or whatever. But at the same time, it's just that football. I just appreciate football in general, in it. Like that's my approach to the game and whatnot. But yeah, man, like yeah, it's good to see like Brian and some of the fans having that belief and whatever. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian just gassed me up. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Those
My
bloody
God.
Irish, man. God damn it.
I get Brian's sentiment though. It's so annoying. All these years we've been fighting with him, and every time it's like the decisions go against us, and then we
Yep.
get the usual crap back at us, and it's like this one year when now that they've lost some key parts, it's like we've just got to do it this year. Like
Attack it.
it's yeah, we got to get over the line. However we do it, like there's gonna be hard parts in the season where we're gonna be cheating, as Brian said, but we've got to find a way to get through it, no matter how. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Guys,
Jared?
before I jump
Okay.
on it, 'cause,
I'm gonna
Matt-
make some
Matt-
space, I guess, if you don't mind. Yeah, I'm gonna make some space for 12 man or anyone else. But I just wanted to say that for me, I'm sticking with my opinion that who's gonna win the title or who's gonna be in the top six is gonna depend on the winter business. So for me, I'm just gonna sit back and hold on tight to that.
Game of Thrones settings.
Yeah. No, I had an Irish manager, so I know what you're talking about, Brian. So big up to you, man.
Much
Keep
love,
up.
no, nothing but love. Absolutely nothing but love.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, for sure, man. Well, big up to you, big up to the guys.
Yeah, bless
I'll
Big up
hang
to
around in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can
He's
come
We'll
back
look for you in the winter. We'll look for you in the
You can
winter.
come back.
Neil, you don't
Winter is
want to
coming
season,
for
right?
you, man.
Big up, bro. Let's bring in the football romantic.
Oh Lord, the man that loves Liverpool deep down in his spine. Love that picture. I love that picture.
I know what he do there. I know what he do there. You know.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame. It's a shame that the picture isn't big enough to show the entire picture of what it is. Got your boy in there too. He's taking aim at him. He's taking aim at your boy in the picture. If you don't see it.
Who's he aiming at?
Who's he aiming at? Oh, he's aiming at some guy that likes to gamble on sports. I'm trying to think of his name. Oh yeah, Ivan Tony.
Yep. Boom. That's it. Huh? The shotter. The real shotter.
If you can see his picture, if you can see the picture, it'd be hilarious. I'm telling you. There's a picture of Ivan Toney where it's not a flattering picture at all.
Hey man, I love Jota, bro. I don't know. I know he's got a lot of stick, but that's my guy, man. That's my guy.
I know. I didn't know. I had to research though, because I thought that he was either Hatta was taking aim at Bajan Barnes, or he's just giving a shout out to Taylor Swift. So that's cool.
Yeah. Oh,
it's cool. You're off the hook, Bajan
Oh,
Barnes.
damn. We went on that road now, eh? Jesus.
Man would not let me down at all, saying that I was
More
swat.
shots fired. More shots fired.
Oh,
Yeah, I wouldn't let you off either, man. Jesus, please. The shot.
bro, but I ain't dissing. I just talk about availability. That's the only thing was my argument.
Yeah,
No,
is
was
Ivan Toney
injured.
available? I mean,
He's
come
not
on.
because he's on gambling charges.
Yeah, I know. Come on, man. Ivan Toney's not available for something that he didn't even do on the pitch.
But listen, I can be honest though. I don't understand the whole reasoning for them suspending a man that betting on games when he don't be the outcome, making the outcome of any games. He just played for Brentford.
Yeah, it's
So if
more
you're
like-
not gambling, Michael Jordan was one of the biggest gamblers in the NBA.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
And Jordan
I mean,
played
there's
every
a lot of-
single game.
There's a lot of conspiracies about that. I mean,
Charles Barkley's bet have made
there's a lot
it.
of
Oh, yeah,
conspiracies
Charles
about,
Barkley
like, the
went
reasons
bankrupt.
why,
Yeah,
like
Barkley,
possibly
that's
he
it.
might have lost his father and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of different conspiracies about the reasoning about his gambling. But truthfully, yeah, I can see where you're saying about the gambling, not necessarily if you're gambling on your team to win, then why is it a bad thing? Or, or if you're gambling on a different team. But when you're that close to the game, you can't do it. You just can't do it. Like when you're that close.
I hear what you're saying, but you cannot directly impact the game. If you're a referee like Donahue from the NBA, there's a different story. But you are a player. You're not a referee. You just put goals and put balls in the back of your net. So
But you could also miss goals purposely.
Yeah, but you could also. But
it
I'm
is
not
true.
saying- You could,
If you're gonna
but you
score
could
like
also
3-1 and you got a clear cut chance, you could kick that over the bar.
Yeah, it depends on the bet.
Who
Yeah.
knows? Ivan Toney could be the guy that goes, okay, he's probably friends with other people in the league. You could take that friend out, keep him out a little extra long. I'm not saying he's slipping him roofies or something, but I mean, like, he could like take him out a little extra long on the town. And all of a sudden, that guy's a little groggy. And he's like, yeah, I know this guy's definitely not scoring tomorrow. He's been going toe-to-toe with me, popping bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's an angle where maybe you know people and you tell them, we can make a little money, if you don't play as well, a little hit wink on the side, you might make a little system out of that. So it's probably like a way to like prevent stuff like that, I think.
Yeah. Or get yourself
there
sent
is.
off. Get yourself
I
sent
think
off. Get
Sturridge
yourself a
got
red
hit with
card.
that, didn't he? Asian Pops. Do you know about that too? I think Daniel Sturridge got hit with that, but it was something on the lines of like, he knew
his brother,
where
I think.
his next destination was. He knew where his next destination is, and that's a bet you can make. Like
It was.
where the next
Yeah,
player's
yeah.
going. He knew where he was going, so then he ended up telling his homeboys, "Hey, put some money on this because I know I'm going there." Like that's.
Yeah, it's a really obvious example of that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's what he was going for. Yeah, but it's a very tiny market in terms of the next club market. It's a very small. It's a very small market in terms of how much you can bet on a player's next club.
Sorry.
It's a very small market. But the Tony thing is so rife for the conflict of interest there. That's so yeah. The guys are told, look, guys, don't bet on fucking games, right?
Yeah.
The guy goes out and spends 80 grand a month. Ben, I mean, come on. He has a problem. There's issues there. So it has to be addressed. And if you got a guy like Ivan Toney, now we spoke about a few things earlier on. If this had been Harry Kane, for example, would the punishment have been so draconian? Would have been so strong? We don't know.
Probably
But
not.
yeah, and you don't want to dive into the reasons why or why not.
No.
But there you go.
Asian.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a guy that's been. But look, and now we have this Tonali situation and Zaniolo. reefed out of the Italian squad overnight.
Yep.
Come on. I mean, so don't tell us, don't pretend this shit isn't happening.
It does.
Do not pretend for a second that this stuff is not happening. And it's only about whether they get caught or not.
That's it.
It's only about whether they get caught or not.
The truth.
It's like when drugs come into a country and they say we captured a ton of cocaine. That means that 10 tons got it.
What's that drug?
That means, yeah, the other 12
Yeah,
went.
because they only ever catch 10% of it. They only ever catch 10% of it. So if you catch one footballer that's been gambling on his own games, that means there's at least 50 of these guys are doing it. These guys, and they're even doing it in little bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, Annie, I wasn't referencing Chris there with the coke. That wasn't a Colombian. I mean, I'm just saying, okay? Anything, right? Chris, don't take offense at that. If you were, there's no need to take offense at that. Because I know what the stereotypical Colombian thing is.
My sense
I know what that is. That's not what I was referring to. Okay.
Sicario on speed dial, bro. Brian, be careful. Yeah, be careful.
Nah, Brian,
I just saw some flashing lights outside my house, actually. All of a sudden.
Nah, that's definitely not the Sicarios, because they don't come with no noise. So, yeah.
No, I'm going to duck down behind the TV here and turn on some flashing lights.
Duck and roll.
Yeah, exactly.
So, wait, 12 man. You hear what Brian said about the league, right? You feel the same way?
Man, I'm still.
That's a question, crowd.
I'm still holding tight. I'm still holding firm with my Europa quad. I still believe that we can accomplish some great things this year. I think it's something in the cards this year. The fact that we were just chopping it up earlier on my channel. Brian was bringing up some great points. So was Beijing Pops, and they were just referencing the fact that this is, if there's ever an opportunity where City looks like they're vulnerable, it is this year, and it's because City have let go or allowed for really, really influential players in their team to leave. So that makes a difference, And the player, and people could be like, oh well, they're getting a little long in the tooth or this or that, and that. It's still the fact that these players played a very influential portion of the year previously in their treble year, And without them there, I get it. They brought other players in, youth players. Those players got to gel. Those players got to understand what it is that they're getting. Unless they want to be like, Pep, like Haaland and walking off the field with Pep, grabbing him and trying to yell in his ear like he's 12 years old. You know what I mean? That's just not the case. It's just a different setting that I think we're on this year.
All right, 12 man. Stop beating around the bush, 12 man. Give me your top 6, man.
My top six.
Stop playing, man.
No,
Stop
Brian
playing.
gave my top 6. Brian already gave it.
One.
It's Liverpool. No, just joking, I ain't on some 100. I don't think I'm going to enjoy. The biggest thing I'm looking forward to is hopefully getting one of my predictions right, multiple predictions right. But one of the predictions I have, which is, I think we're going to see a lot of these Prem teams that made the Champions League in the Europa with us. I think that's coming.
Man United,
I really think that Newcastle. I know they just beat PSG. I get it, but I still think Newcastle is going to be tough sledding for them to get to the next round. I think that it's going to be Man U. We already know where Man U is. So, I think they're pretty much a lock to be going towards Europa. For all the problems they have, and I think that Arsenal. They have to really be. Arsenal really has to hold themselves accountable if they don't make it to that next level or that next round. Considering they just lost the Champions League. It's not easy to do what they need to do. And they're dealing with lots of injuries and a whole mess of things when it comes to, figuring out what they're doing with Havertz or what they're doing with their front line, relying solely on on a lot of these players. I just don't see them really performing that to the level. So, you might have it different. You guys have it different?
I beg Arsenal end up there. I beg. The meltdown will be ridiculous.
I would love it. Love it.
You can't
Love it.
afford to
It
go.
would
You
be-
can't
it would
afford to
be.
drop down to the Euro, but
I think they're gonna make the next round. I honestly do, but that's when I think they're gonna get some lashes. And yeah, I think they're gonna make the next round. I think United's gonna join us for sure.
Yeah.
Newcastle's probably gonna make the next round, and then they're gonna come join us as well.
no.
Oh,
Can't
sorry.
happen.
There's no
They
come
got a
join
hard
us if they
group.
made the next
Right,
round.
right, right.
Yeah,
Sorry,
they got
sorry,
a very
sorry,
hard
right,
group.
right, sorry.
They
Yes,
don't.
sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think only United. I think Newcastle is gonna be okay. I don't know. I just think so. And Arsenal, I think they're gonna be okay as well. So, we'll see.
St. James's Park is going to be key. Newcastle have to
Yeah.
win now.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people might underestimate how difficult it is to travel to St.
Yeah.
James's Park. That crowd
Yeah.
is mad.
That weather.
It's basically in Scotland.
Yeah.
Cold. Cool Wednesday night.
Scotland
Jesus,
isn't
man,
a
you
nice
don't want to deal with that.
Nobody
So-
wants to be in Scotland.
We'll see. But yeah, I know United for sure will be coming. And
Hey, look, I'm telling you, Arsenal Gooners. I'm sure that a lot of Gooners out there are going to look at it as like just another red hating on Arsenal. Okay, but still, I'll take that. I'll hold that. But I'm serious right now. The fact that you're not at top of your group. Come on, Lons is at the top of the group right now.
and it also depends on January as
Who
well.
had, who
in
had
terms of the
Lons?
league.
I mean, I'm not saying Lons is going to end up that way at the end of the year or at end of this group, but who had Lons as being like someone that is going to be like gathering and gaining points?
And in terms of the league, I really think like Silan was saying, it depends on the January transfer window for a lot of these top 6 teams,
Mhm.
depending who they bring in, who they
So
sort
who's your
themselves out with.
top 6, Krabs?
My top 6?
Yeah, right now, as of right now, like it can change. Obviously, it can change.
Yeah. Contrary to Brian, I feel the love, I get it, but my heart is saying what Brian is saying, but my brain is telling me,
You have an R.
hey,
Kelly
man, they
moment?
go on some runs, bro. They can go on some runs, man. That's the problem. They can go on runs, and they got the refs on their side and everything. So
They'll get a few more charges. Don't worry, and they'll rev themselves up.
yeah, I see City going on like a 10, 12 game run, bro. Like really just beating teams once Rodri's back and all that. So for me, it's gonna be between City and Liverpool, but I can't even say, man. But like it depends on what we do in January, man. It really does. Honestly, as of now, City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs to Spursy, man. I don't know who will be fourth. Fourth is a hard one. You know what I mean? I would say Brighton.
Okay.
Just to throw it out there.
What about you,
Yeah.
Pops? What about you, Pops? What you got?
Too soon, man. Too soon.
Too soon.
But
Too-
I'm on
I
the
didn't
bus.
know
Last
too
little-
soon was an option.
I just need some camera. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Give me my
Listen,
Yeah,
man. I'm ready. Listen.
I'm ready.
Facts is facts, right?
Forget all this.
If we get
all this.
Andre in January and Thiago gets fit, then City got a problem.
There you go.
Even without Andre,
Maestro.
you forgetting Steph. We forgetting Steph. But Setic
Steph.
can play the 6,
You
and he's
can.
more athletic, I would say, than Gary Matt.
But we're bringing Andre to play the 6, though.
We're asking Gary Matt that. Well, Steph's in our team right now. He isn't.
Yeah, true.
Trinidad isn't, right? Steph is in the team now. If he's fit and ready to go, I'm comfortable with him being in the 6 and moving McAllister forward, because right now we're asking him to do 2 things at the same time, and it's impossible. You're asking him to be a ball carrier / still a marauding number 8 and still wanting to be a 6. So he's losing the ball and then trying to track back, and he's not quick enough to get back, and then he's actually giving up a lot of cheap fouls because of that. We need to either get him further forward or play him with somebody next to him so that he can go further forward. Because if you watch it, when he loses possession, he's in the attacking third. He can't be the 6 supposedly helping the back line and losing the ball in the attacking third.
This is what happens though with a lot of these type of players, right? When they first change, they get caught in between two minds of what they used to play and what they're trying to play now.
Yep.
So they're kind of in like this middle ground of like, yeah, I'm like they're like a 7. They're not an 8. They're not an 8 or a 6. They're in the middle, and it's yeah.
And all that gets you is in the book. That just gets you in the book, Revenant.
That's right. Yeah. A lot of yellows.
That's why he's in the book all the time. That's where you end up. You're not 6, you're not 8 in between. That means you're tackling from the wrong spot. You're on the wrong side. It's a foul. It's a yellow card. Cheap yellow cards as well. And then you're on the back foot for the rest of the game. To me, while I was doing this, a lot of our issues are mental. It's all about the mindset. Get your head right and you start the games properly. And then mentality-wise, focus on what you're doing. Because if we dominate the ball with the way we're supposed to, with the ballers that we now got, we got the technical players that we've been wanting and begging for the longest time, dominate the ball, then you don't have to worry about the 6. 6 by committee was my thing with 12 man in the beginning of the season. 6 by committee is forget Thiago.
No.
Yeah, forget
We
that.
don't have a 5, we don't have a 3. So until we get one, we have to do what we can do.
But listen, my thing is right.
I gotta change up my background to bring up the
Never
guy
forget.
now?
Can I give my 6?
But listen,
No. That was a slip. That was a slip.
Go, Chris.
That was a slip.
Yeah, go on, Angel. Go on.
Go, Chris. Go,
Sorry,
Chris.
anyway.
I start with 6. I have West Ham. 5th,
Cool.
I got Aston Villa.
Cool.
4, I have Brighton. 3rd, shit.
City. Say City.
That
Arsenal.
Brighton call back into a corner.
3rd, I have City. 2nd, I have Liverpool. 1st, I have Arsenal.
What?
End the stream, Dave. Dave, where's Dave?
End the stream. I'm done.
What?
Look into the light.
The Arsenal that's in the Premier League. That Arsenal.
Listen, honestly, Angel, I get what you're saying with that, but Arsenal they don't have a bench, bro. They have benches.
Did you mean to say Man City's Arsenal contingent or like something like that?
Maybe something like that. I think maybe lost in translation.
I'm just playing with you guys. I know I'm just playing with you guys. I do have City 1st, Liverpool 2nd, and Arsenal 3rd.
I just think personally we got to sort out our defense. Now that Robbo's injured, Costa's got to earn his money. So for me, the defense got to start using a lot of the brains now because they haven't been playing well. And you guys talk about controlling the play and dictating the game. When out of these 8 games, how many games did we really control the ball, possession, and dictate?
There's only one.
Aston Villa. Aston Villa.
That's
Aston Villa, yeah.
it. You understand? So we haven't been doing what we should be doing, and we gotta fix it. That's the problem. We gotta fix it.
Wait, I have a
Make
question.
a call.
I have
Make
a
a call,
spicy
Rasta
question.
Crab.
I did. I called
Make a
Lucho,
call,
but Lucho and
Rasta
I don't know, man.
He's been
South
horrible.
America.
He's been horrible since Krabs changed his name to El Tucho.
Yeah. We'll see.
Crab
We'll
block,
see.
crab block Lucho. So that's where
Yeah, I
he
took
ain't
you off
at.
the phone list, man. He was
But
disappointing.
I have a spicy question for you guys, just to like have fun and stuff. I'll start off with 12th man because he's the romantic and stuff.
Okay. And then after your question, Angel, 12th man got a question for Tarmizi
right,
and
so-
all of us.
You have to sell 3 players this summer. Name them.
Jesus.
That's easy. That's easy. Easy.
Okay. Can I sell Naby?
No.
Can't go over this? You doing a lecture?
Dude, no.
You're selling a man again, man. That's too harsh.
Yeah, I said Nabi twice, Pam. Come on, man. That's disrespectful, man.
We didn't
Come
get a
on.
chance to do it the first time. That's why I was like, hey,
Jeez.
Come on. No. And free transfers don't count. So
Nabi
Matip
Ox and Hendo.
and
Yeah,
Matip
there
and
you
Thiago,
go.
Matip and Thiago is not getting sold. So they're leaving on a free. So those don't count.
Oh, so I can't even say Matip then?
No,
No.
because he's going on a free. Come on.
I mean,
Or Thiago
yeah,
Ibe.
I mean, if I'm the sporting director, I'll just sign him for an additional year and then sell him.
No.
He tried it. He tried
Can I
it.
answer that question? Can I answer that
I
question?
mean, like,
No. Come on, Tough Man. Come on. Come on,
Go
Tough
to our thank you on the spot.
Come on, Tough
let me
Man.
hear it.
Come on.
You want to Suge Knight settings? I don't.
Come on.
Tough man, put it out, buddy.
Come on, Tough
Come on, man.
Come
Oh,
on.
but I have to look because now I have to think of who's on the
Let me hear
free and
yours.
who's.
All right,
Come on, man.
Tough Man, we come back to you. Brian, what you
Yeah,
got?
let me
I'll
hear yours
look
first.
at the
Let me
lineup.
hear yours.
I got 3.
Who's going first? Who's going first?
Harvey Elliott, Costas
Wow.
Tsimikas, and Joe Gomez.
Yo! Write that down. Someone write that down.
Pops, write that down. Pops, write that down.
Jeez.
Pops,
Yeah,
write that down.
Write that down. We're gonna compare it after we're done.
That's my 3 right
Yeah.
there.
Time out. So you said Gomez.
Gomez, Costas, and Harvey Chickenhead Elliott.
All right, let's come on.
Man, wrong.
That's
I'm quoting that. That's from Lee terminology. That's
Come
Barnes
on,
terminology.
come on. Didn't you see his under 21 performance yesterday, Tuchel?
we
Come
play
on,
with grown
man.
men, man. We play with grown men. We ain't on the 21s here, bro. This is grown man's game.
Oh, yeah, that's Ronan.
Pops, we coming to you.
You got it down, Pops? You got it down?
You said Joey G?
Yeah, Joey
Joey
G.
Joey G.
Joey G, Harvey, and Costas.
I would have said Matip, but
Costas,
Matip
yeah.
get picked because he goes on a free, so it's got to be Joey G.
Yeah.
Next man in line.
Brian, who you got, Brian?
All right, Tarmizi, let me hear you.
Jota, I would sell Jota. I would sell Tsimikas.
Blood clot, boy. Yo.
Do you need to rewind? Do you need to do a clip thing?
Wow.
Do you need to do a clip thing or something?
Wow.
Tuchel just got 4 years younger. He reversed so hard.
You see.
Okay, yeah, Jota. Yeah, ask me the question.
He's right
Yeah.
here.
I know he just rewound so far. He disappeared off the phone.
He's like Von Dorfman's picture. Bun it.
Okay, I know. Are you okay? Rascal, you okay? You okay?
I need some
I'm
rum.
gonna say because I'm gonna say it again. I'd sell Jota. I'd sell Tsimikas. Yeah, I mean, okay. No boiling crabs. Yeah, he's fine. He hasn't disappeared yet. So Jota, Tsimikas, and can't sell a player who's already leaving on a free. Okay, you gave me 3. You made me say 3, so I'm naming a third one. I'd probably go ahead and sell Curtis Jones. I'm sorry, but there you go. Oh, I know. I'm too sorry. I know. He's gone again. He's up.
Yeah, write
He's
it down.
gone.
Write it down.
I'm coming to Ireland, man.
I mean, he's going to a barbecue now. Oh, he's back. I know. I'm sorry. I mean, the man told me to name 3. He told me to name 3. But I'm talking first 11 here, right? So
Yes.
come on. We don't have players we can sell. I don't want to sell any of the bastards,
But
right?
Brian,
But I would sell Diego Jota
you would
because
sell,
he's not. Yeah, go ahead.
you would sell Curtis Jones over Elliott?
No, okay, but you made me name 3. I didn't want to name 3. I only had 2. I mean, I only had 2. Come on, dude. I only had 2. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to sell Curtis Jones, but I would. Okay, here's one for you. Right, here's one for you. If he doesn't have a brilliant season, I'm fucking selling Darwin Núñez. I'm doing it. There you go.
I thought you were going to say that before.
There you go. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Boom.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. I did it. I said it.
Tough man, have you not heard his thoughts on Darwin? I thought that was coming out as number 3.
Tarmizi, you're up. Tarmizi.
Yeah.
I'm a long tail. I'm a long
You know,
tail.
you know what it is? Is Adrian leaving? Like
He's
next
on a
season?
free.
That's a cheap. No, fuck that with the Adrian. No, you're not getting Adrian. No, fuck. No. I have to go with Jones and you're getting Adrian. No.
He went for the real
No,
sneaky
right.
one.
Cheap way out. Yeah, cheap way out,
Okay,
Darwin.
See,
I'll
Brian,
say-
see
I'll say
Ivan Tony,
Tsimikas.
Brian. That's what you're gonna look like by saying those comments. You can now see Ivan Tony.
That is a great
We're
picture.
gonna take it away.
Let's Armizi
Oh shit! Here was Uncle Albert. Oh shit!
Well,
I know. I
All right,
think
Tommy, let me hear
Look
yours.
at-
Armizi, let's get yours, buddy. Let's get yours.
yeah. Tsimikas. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be ruthless here. Yeah, but that's what it is.
Well, I took this bullet for all of us.
Harvey.
Go ahead, man.
See, my
And
man.
Jones.
And Jones.
Jones. Yeah.
Harvey,
Yeah.
Tsimikas, and Jones.
I have to be cold. Yeah. I'm playing cold.
I
That's
agree
That's
my
it.
with that.
three.
I agree with that.
Okay.
It's my three.
John, what's up with you, John?
John, let's hear your three.
I mean, mine's gonna be a bit boring. I don't think it's gonna get that many reactions. So I go Tsimikas, Gomez, Harvey.
Ooh, my brother. My brother.
Pretty vanilla. I like vanilla ice cream too.
I'm ready.
How about you,
I
Pops?
mean, I'm letting everyone else. Let everyone else walk the plank. Jeez.
What about you, Barnes?
Let's
What about
finish
you,
the
Barnes?
guest, man. Let's finish the guest.
Oh, let's
Uncle
finish it.
Albert is in at 12th man. Let's finish the guest.
Albertson.
Come on.
Uncle Albert, welcome.
Your three. What's your three?
Thank you.
Elliot,
How you guys doing?
Elliot,
We're
Good,
good.
we
We're
good,
good.
man. You all right?
Elliot, and Elliot.
Forget
And
him.
that-
Albert, we selling 3 players right now.
Uncle
Who you
Albert.
selling?
3 players.
I can be serious.
Adrian, and Adrian.
Nah, come on. Uncle Albert.
Come on, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, so
We don't have enough players. Why are you guys selling anybody?
Yeah, I'm
I
at
have my three.
No,
The
we're
three
gonna-
are easy.
We're
This is
gonna
actually
replace- we're gonna
easy. This is
replacing them in January.
For those of you who are into baseball, we just keep Elliott as a closer, and that's fine. He's never a starting pitcher. He's a closer. Keep him there.
He's not even a closer for me, man. Jesus. He's a water
I
boy.
got Elliot.
Then put him in the boot room and let him clean the boots of the starters. Yeah, we have to. We need to fix our defensive midfield, and we need to fix that left back slot that we've been speaking about that we needed to buy. In January, Klopp wanted Guardiola. These crazy owners didn't buy him. Now we're where we are. So
What about you, Barnes? Who you got?
Elliot, Robertson, and Carvalho.
no pop out, pop out, pop out, pop out on Carvalho.
Wait, he's a Liverpool player. He's
So they're
only
gonna be
out
in the
on loan.
squad right
He
now.
is. He is.
He's a Liverpool
That's
player.
who he
He's only
is.
out on loan. So you
He's
can
only
sell
on
him.
loan.
Okay, if you want to be that way, but
Listen, I put Robbo in my list. I ain't hear none of you, man.
yeah, that's a no. Okay, yeah, we didn't get a chance to react to Robbo because you're Carvalho. Yeah, okay, cool.
Robbo. Come on, man. The best left back in the world.
No more.
Fabio, you say?
Fabio, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I would keep Fabio and sell Elliott in a heartbeat.
So I could say Fabio, Tyler Morton, and
Ah,
and
come
Ramsey.
on.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
What we doing? What we doing, Barnes? Come on, man.
Yeah, come on. He's out on loan, bitches.
Forget Carvalho. Come on. We in this squad. Let's do
You
this.
gotta pick one more. No Carvalho, Barnes. Come
Come
on.
on.
Well, we were all making hard this. I made hard calls here, man, and we were making soft calls.
Robbo and Adrian. There's my three.
Come on.
Adrian's on the free.
I like
Adrian's
that.
on the free. He's not available. Come on. One more. Go again.
What do you mean he's not me on a free?
Who? Adrian.
No, Adrian. We need
Yeah, he's not
Adrian.
can't tell. Yeah.
No, Mate. Who else was
Yeah.
it? Who else was it?
Thiago.
Major Angel?
No Thiago.
Wait for who?
No Thiago.
No Thiago. Yeah. No
You
Matt.
can't pick. No Thiago, no Mate, no Adrian. Go on.
Nobody's leaving on a free, bro.
Come on, Barnes.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Who was trying
Who
to
he
sell
does?
who was trying to sell Curtis Jones?
Me.
Don't
One step up. One step up.
don't you see what's happening to our
One
team
step
without
up.
him?
The uncle's gonna take us out.
Curtis is like salt, man. You
I know he is,
you
but
can't have the food without him.
I know, but they made me pick 3 players. Uncle
Yeah, you could
Albert.
have chose Adrian.
Yeah, but Uncle Albert, come on, show some
Swap
empathy
different
here,
Nunez,
bro.
actually.
Choose
Different
Come
Nunez.
on,
3
man.
people. Adrian,
Who else am I going to sell?
Adrian. 3.
All right, so Bart, who's
Elliot,
the last one?
Robbo,
I
and
wish we had 3 Adrians.
Endo.
He's ending
Oh,
3. He's ending
Endo.
3 people.
Endo.
Why Endo, bro?
He's selling Endo after.
I thought about that.
Yeah,
I thought about that, Barnes. Yeah.
I think I'll do Endo Schmendo as well. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
All right,
you
Barnes.
still
All
a
right,
man,
all
I
right,
ain't get a
Barnes.
chance to
Tough,
prove
tough man,
himself.
you ready, tough man?
All right.
Jesus.
Okay.
Tough
Man,
man.
you ready?
I'm still mad. I'm still mad about everyone. I'm still mad about half of the people thrown under the
I'm mad at
bus.
Brian for saying Jota. I can't
He's
believe Brian
selling,
said
he's
Jota.
selling Luis Diaz, bro. He's selling Diaz.
I
You
used to
know
love
what?
Irish
Jota.
people. No?
I wrote down my
God damn.
3. My 3 would be.
Jota is the
my
clutch
reasons
guy,
why.
man. Jota
My
is
3
the
would be
clutch
this.
man.
He's the what?
My 3 would
He's a
be.
clutch guy. When you need a goal in the last minute, Jota is the man.
We've needed a few goals in the last minute, and Jota went fairly fucking missing, man. So maybe he's more the invisible man. I mean, maybe it was like Jota is the clutch man in an automatic car. You know those cars that don't have clutches? Yeah, that's Jota. That's Jota, dude. That's Jota.
I used to like Irish people
Wow,
too,
look at
bro.
12 man. Look at 12 man.
I'm not.
And selling Darwin is out of the question.
I used to like
Yeah, I am not representative of all Irish people. So
All right, tough man, come on, tough man.
Laszlo's
then you would have
comments
helped us out with
are not
Ferguson, but it's
representative
all good.
of all
It's all
Irish
good.
people, just for the record.
no, Earl, I am not
Come on, Tom,
representing Ireland here. I am representing myself.
There you go.
Our 12th man, you were the final one, please.
Okay,
Let's hear your.
my 3 would be for reasons. I'll put the reasons why. Nat
You don't need to spend 47 minutes telling us your reasons. You just need to
No,
skip.
it's all good. Quick second. I listened to you throw Hata under the bus and Curry
3 players.
under the
Name
bus.
them.
I can't
Name them.
take that.
Name them. 3 players. Name them.
All right. Nat Phillips, obviously, because I want to see him get first. I think he deserves first team.
Not Phillips alone. That's a compliment, man. Come on, man.
Reece Williams.
Oh, end it. We don't care about the 3 anymore. We don't care.
Come on, man.
Come on, 12 man.
Who are you
12
selling?
man.
You
Who
don't
are
want to
12 man selling?
Mute 12
I got a
man.
big name on here. I
Time
got a
out,
big
time out,
name.
time out, guys. Time out.
I
Pause.
got a big name back. And finally, it was a toss up because I wanted to put Seth Van der Berg in there, but I'll put Fabio.
Oh,
But Seth Vandenberg is not a Liverpool player at 12 man.
There we go.
come on, no free transfers and no low knees. Come on, man.
12 man.
That's legit.
Seth Vandenberg is not a Liverpool player.
He's on loan. He's on loan.
No,
He's
no
on loan.
loan players.
He's
no
not a
free
Liverpool
transfers.
player. He's never played for Liverpool before.
You go to the website. You go to Liverpool website. He's on the
It's a
starting
typo.
roster.
It's a typo, man.
Time out.
It's
We're
a
gonna
typo.
come.
Come on, man.
We're gonna
We
come
know
back.
it.
But
Americans.
then I'll do Fabio.
No,
I
we're
used to
gonna
like
come back.
Americans.
Printers
Not
devil.
anymore.
It's a typo.
We're gonna come back to tough man because he's not being serious right now. No,
No, he's not being serious
no
at all.
low knees. Pops,
He's not being serious at all.
what's your pick, Pops?
Pops,
Oh
your
my
3.
gosh.
Come on.
I'll actually sell Pep Linders as well.
That's a good one.
I think we'd all look well. No, I'll keep that. That was okay. Come on, Pops. We made him, man. We ain't got all night.
Come on, Pops.
Easy targets. Costas is an easy target.
Yeah.
Joey G is an easy target.
No, he's not.
And yeah, he is. Easy
He's
longest
improved
serving.
massively. He's improved massively
He's the
this year.
longest serving-
Well,
say-
first 8
say it
games,
again,
right?
say it
Come
again.
on,
He's
man.
the
Okay, no,
longest
no,
serving-
So,
Look, I said Darwin Nunes. Who am I to fucking argue with anybody?
no. Nunes actually makes sense. And I'm going to say, all right, so I'm going to throw in a man now. Lucho is a man that would make sense as well. Because he's selling to buy. So if you're selling players, you're selling to raise money to buy, mate. So
Jesus, that got spicy very quickly.
I'm with Pops. I thought about it for a second too, but
Hey, guys, I'm checking out. I'll see you guys later. Huh? I
All
need
right,
to go
Uncle.
get dinner. I need to go get
Uncle
dinner.
Albert.
All right, Uncle.
Yeah, Albert.
Bon appetit. Bon appetit.
Enjoy your dinner, man. Enjoy
Man
your
said
food.
Lucho for
But-
real?
But if you go into the question more, you got to think about value too. Like some
Logically,
players, you'll get more value
Oh, don't
for.
get
Like
Exactly.
Ron, you're getting too technical, man. Get out of here, man.
John, you need to
man.
smoke
That's
some of
the
that
reality.
puts, man.
That's
God
why
damn
Nunes
it.
being sold wasn't the worst idea
Exactly.
because it's money. You're looking at value. You can't just pick the we would just randomly select 3 guys and say, well, yeah, just sell these guys. You can get
So why don't
10
we pick
million
Virgil
each.
then? Sell
So-
Virgil.
So
Value.
should
He's
I
in his 30s.
should I say mine?
Same old
Yeah.
salary.
Yeah.
Because you started this shit, man. So you should probably
You're the one.
have some
You're the one that started it. You should be.
You're the one that like hired the bus. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Robertson,
Okay.
Okay.
Robertson, Trumbo.
Cody Gakpo,
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's out of left field.
and it's between 2 players, to be honest. But
We just want one.
all right,
Yeah, make them mind up.
Luis Diaz.
Hey, rip off the band-aid. You might as well
Yo.
just say Luis.
These man over
See?
here, boy.
See?
He's not a real Colombian, by the way. Huh? Pedro is not a real Colombian. This is
No.
Hey, take it easy. The disrespect. Take it
He's
easy.
not a real
Don't go
Colombian.
there, man. Don't go there.
Nah, come on, man.
I
That's
rate
your brother, bro.
I rate the balls on Chris for saying that.
No, but he's being consistent. He said this is the season. Lucho
Yeah.
has to prove himself this season.
I've said it. I've been consistent. Like I've been
But
consistent.
it's 8 games in. Let's see. It's a long season.
No, exactly.
Yeah, but
Can
this
I
is
just
fun, honestly.
But
say you haven't been consistent, but you haven't been entirely consistent on that, Chris, because I have been saying this about Diaz since he joined it. He looks good, but he doesn't really do anything.
no, but
And you've been I'm not having a go at you, but you're saying like you're saying now like yeah, okay, but I've been saying this since Diaz joined. I mean that dude. I don't think he's that good. I mean he looks good. But I mean I've seen a lot of players play for Liverpool. I keep saying this. I'm not a football expert. I will say this as many times as anybody says. I don't know that much about football. I really don't. I'm just a football fan. And when I look at the game, and I see Diaz, I see a guy who every now and again does something, but doesn't do things regularly. He has all the ability, he has all the skills, but he's a kind of a guy. And I'm saying, like, this guy, if he is good, he's brilliant. I mean, I don't see this guy like seriously. This guy is like Nunes for me. When Torres went out on the pitch, I knew what the story was. When Suarez went on the pitch, I knew what the story was. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Players, when I go out on the pitch, I knew what the story was. Right, Mane, we knew what the story. We knew what we were getting. We knew what the story was. Diaz is like, I don't know what Diaz we're going to get today. Diaz could score 2. He might do nothing. Nunes, he might score 2. He might do nothing. I don't like that.
No, that's reasonable what you said. Like for me, like I said, and what I've been saying as of recently is Liverpool's left-hand side is not working. It doesn't.
It's not good. No, it's not
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't.
The 12th man. I already asked my panel this, right? They all said they were considered switching Matoma for Diaz. Would you?
Yes.
I would not.
I know what Brian is
I
saying.
love
Brian.
You know what? So can I?
No,
can I
wait,
ask?
time out, 12th man. You gotta give me the 3 first before we go.
No, wait, because M. Tarmizi is about to jump off. M. Tarmizi, please, don't leave yet, because this question is something down his.
Oh yeah, you wanted to ask, yeah.
And it was a big question I wanted to ask, because like realistically, all right. So I know that you guys all have a lot of like anger for this guy right here. Some of us do, at least. Some of us don't. Some of us do. But there was a player. So for a hot minute, I was hoping that we were going to get this player, Nakamura. Excuse me. For our team, I thought that we possibly, or not Nakamura. Excuse me. I'm forgetting his name now. I spoke with Tarmizi about it, and that's the reason why I was going to have an episode, because I believe that we got Endo not only just to help our Asian sales of kits or whatever people are trying to like reference it as. I personally thought that like bringing on a player to allow for another player to feel at home, have another player to be able to communicate with, make yourself feel like you do have someone that you can like just grow with and continue to move with and everything else. I think that we're going to get another Japanese player on this team possibly. I think we've been in the run for a couple of different players. The one player that I was looking for just ended up going to France, I believe. So, and Tarmizi, remember the player I was talking about too, right? Okay. So I know that we're in the likelihood of getting a possible new player, maybe even Kubo, right? Is that how you pronounce his name? I want to make sure I pronounce
That's
it right.
the one.
And I know that even Kamada as well, right, is a possibility as well. Do you?
He's in
and even
Lazio now.
Even Matoma has been, and the reason why I'm trying to make the segue is even Matoma was spoken about as possibly being another player that we might pursue at some point. So with that said, I mean, one, do you think that like it helps to have Endo on our team because obviously having a brethren and being able to communicate to someone on the team definitely helps the transition? And also, do you see us getting possibly another Japanese player?
To answer that question, I think you could look at how Celtic. I know it's a different league, Scottish and EPL, but when you look at Celtic, they have a bunch of Japanese players, and possibly because the manager before, well, actually, it was Postecoglou. He was the one who explored the Asian market. And you look at Ryo Hatate and I can't remember what's his name, Daichi Maeda, who's a extremely pacey forward. And then there's another striker, not striker, but a midfield. Kyogo Furuhashi. These brethren, they're the reason why they're settled because the dressing room they don't felt being left out. Like I know we have a strong bond among the players, like in AXA training ground or whether it's in Anfield, but I think Taki was still acclimatized back then, and right now we have another second Japanese players in Endo. Probably they would feel more in terms of the getting used to the style of play, whether it's not homesick or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, you could argue to bring another gem is a consideration in the future. So yeah, I think well to sum up, right? I'm not a huge. Well, I know Endo a little bit of too, to be honest. But when I spoke with other people who follow like the Bundesliga, the Stuttgart, and he did have his that moments as a captain, but ultimately he is. I have to be honest. I have to be real. He's not. He's at best he can be utilized up to as a squad, but as a first team, I'm not too sure. That's just my humble opinion.
Okay.
So, but at the same time,
I mean, he's right here too, just so you know. He's right here, just so you're talking to him.
Yeah. Well, 12 man, I'm gonna watch him live. I'm gonna watch him live in Doha in January. So I bet you that. But back to the question. I think there's that another possibilities that we could use him, whereby that he's the one that we could attract up and coming talent from Japan. That's just my take on it. And also,
which player were you talking about too? Who's the gem that you said that you think is like the name?
There's quite a few. There's quite a few, like you guys have mentioned Nakamura. I don't know about Kamada right now because he's been struggling in Serie A because he played for Lazio.
Tom Izzy, didn't
There's
we try
a-
to
there's a
sign
forward.
Didn't we try to sign a Japanese winger? Didn't we? I think in the summer, and they declined or
I put his
something.
name in the chat. Yeah, it's Keito Nakamura was the name. Was the-
So it was Nakamura.
Yeah. He was at last. I think now he's in one of the French clubs. But
Yeah, he's a Marines
there's a
fan.
forward right now. But I've just heard a few days ago. He was part of the football squad in the Asian Games. So Asian Games is different. It's not like it's basically the Olympics in Asia, and just not surprisingly, the final was South Korea and Japan, two powerhouse. South Korea won, and your one of your favorite 12th man, Kang In Lee, he was the champion of that squad. They won the
really?
Asian Games. Yeah, he was picked.
That's
and,
cool.
he
Who
was
plays for
in-
South Korea?
He was in
Everyone.
he was in PSG lately. But one of the striker, this forward that I just found out, I think he scored a few goals, and his name is Kotaro Uchino. Yeah, it's I butchered his name. He's just 19 years old, and from what I know, he has the physique. I know it's a different beast in Premier League, but he has that. He can be developed, and he's one an eye of talent that I'm looking at right now personally, and I hope to see him in Qatar in January.
Oh wow!
So yeah, we'll
Nice
see what
breaking
happens
name,
with the transfer market. Yeah, that's my take on it for your question. But big up to everyone.
Cool.
Yeah,
Big
I'll
up to
jump
Mizzy.
on. Yeah,
Big up to our Mizzy.
Feel better, Tom
Nice-
Izzy. Feel
nice to
better.
have you guys.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hope
get
you feel
better.
better.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
Rest up, man.
Fingers crossed. Yeah,
All
Tell
right.
me how the game goes too.
Yes, sir.
Tell me how the game goes for sure.
Of course.
Have fun at the
All
game.
right,
Yeah.
let's take care. I
Amazing.
will.
Later.
Definitely.
Love Termesi. Love Termesi. Love him.
Our
I
agents
I
go.
wanted to make sure. I know I wasn't trying to hijack it, and I know Endo was in my ear, so that's why I was trying to make sure we got that question. And
Okay, 12th man. Let's stop playing games now. Give me the 3. What's going on?
Here we go. Here we go.
Stop playing games now. You're playing games. Good game. Let's go.
Fucking Chris Angel, man. He don't forget. He know.
Well,
I
man, just put him
know,
on
I know.
put him on the big screen. Put him on the big screen, right?
Yeah.
Endo on the big screen now.
Everybody else. Hold on
I'm
a
looking at
minute.
the same people. I don't see why. Oh wow. All right. So big up. Thank you for allowing this man to join me on the big screen here. R6. I know I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, we don't have a 6. We need a 6." We got a 6, and that is my man Watoru right here. So I can't tell you enough about how if I was going to sell some players, the players I would sell definitely would be the players I just mentioned earlier, because I actually like the chemistry of our team. Don't give up our names.
Give up the 3 names, man.
I just did. What do you want me to say? Seth
No,
Vandenberg,
you ain't
Matt
give up no
Phillips,
names.
Reese Williams. There you go.
Nah,
Those
Reese
are
Williams.
3 names.
nah, we can't do this. Nah.
No.
Tom, I used to like Americans, okay? I used to like
Oh,
Americans.
hey,
You
calm.
used to like Irish people too. Now you like
I'm looking at a lot of countries right now, bro.
I know, yeah. And you're crossing things off a map and you're doing this.
Yeah, bro.
Grab used to be the UN, and all of a sudden, the
You
United
guys
States.
are like
12th man's on a red right now.
instigating the dive. You guys are
Hoffman got 2
instigating the
yellows.
dive. I get
He's
no
on a
red
red.
card. I
You
don't
on a
deserve
red card, bro.
You're on a
You
red
on a red card.
Nah, he on a
Hey, man.
VAR look now.
Take
He on a
up the bar.
VAR look. I'm looking at the VAR.
Why can't we just be the bad guys? Just let Chris Angel pick his.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I find you
man,
really not
the
gonna answer the
pop.
question though, seriously.
Oh, Manny,
I
Manny's on.
am. I
can't.
can't tell you enough. I
Oh,
can't tell you
Manny,
enough. That I love the chemistry of this team. I think
I
that
get it. We all
that-
do. We
I
all
get.
do.
I love the fact that that
We all
Allison,
do, yeah,
we
we all do.
Allison, the way that Allison hugged Matip and told him to keep his head up, and how even in that game, even though it was going
okay, so basically, what Puffman is saying is he'd tell Curtis Jones Darwin Nunes and Luis Diaz. So I've done it for him. All right. He's not going to land that plane, so I've done it for him. There you go. That's his big.
Now everybody realize wwhy the Bajan Reds is called 12th man, the football romantic.
Yes,
Yeah.
man.
More romantic.
He's the Don Juan of football, bro.
Laszlo,
I got love. I got
Laszlo.
love. There you go.
I think he's selling Mo Salah, you know. You realize nobody mentioned Salah, so I think he's gonna sell Salah.
Yeah, exactly.
Did he sneak with Salah in under the radar? Oh,
I
wow.
honestly thought Bajan Angel
Well,
was
I got away with a Nunes without any blowback, so we give him a Salah. I don't know.
I thought Bajan Angel would said more for sure.
Oh no.
Mo?
See, so why is, can I ask this to panel then? Why is it that you want those three to go? Like, as in, do you not value those three?
No,
No, that's not the question. No.
That's not why.
If somebody said,
No.
listen,
You're going too
I mean, you obviously don't.
Too
You
deep,
obviously value them.
Too deep.
You have a set
You
value
digging into it too
enough
far.
that you can sell them.
Calma,
superficially 12 man. Just quickly.
If somebody
Soft
say I'm
talk.
gonna take you for a 1K, or you name me 3 players that
Hey, you want me to talk about my theoretical feelings in this theoretical question?
Realism hack.
Exactly.
Realism hack.
Yeah.
Tough man's phone.
Jared is giving you 3. Yeah.
No, but
That's
what's
grab.
up? What's up,
That's
Maddie?
value
What's up,
grab.
Maddie?
What's up, Maddie?
What's up, fellas? Good evening, good morning, good night to wherever each one of you all is. What's going on with y'all?
We good. How you doing? How's your recovery?
chilling, man. We're chilling.
How
Having
you
a party.
Well, you all might be chilling, but I come to put some heat up inside of this chat, okay?
We like
Oh,
talk.
boy,
We like
It's hot enough. It's hot
So,
enough. Trust me.
so first thing first, I want to debunk this nonsense about Endo being signed to make friendly face for upcoming winger. I don't want to hear that bullshit. They done doing that with that idiotic goalkeeper who's taking up a space to begin with. This is Liverpool Football Club, not Liverpool Glee Club. Okay?
We're gonna just leave us
So-
on here. Okay.
So this nonsense about a friendly face. I don't want to hear that nonsense because, as I said, then we're gonna have to start looking for a player from each country to keep somebody company and keep them all nice and happy and all that sort of nonsense. I don't want to hear that. The problem with me, as I said, Endo, Klopp sign him. Klopp talk all this corned beef hash about him. Up to now, he ain't backing the man. So, as I say again, that's an issue, right? The second thing I got to say where they're talking about some people downplaying Diaz. First and foremost, people fail to realize just when Diaz started to hit his form last year, he got injured. And then he came back. And him and Rubble don't have that connection. Him and Simicast have a better connection than Rubble. Let's look at the facts. Right? Let's look at the facts. Right? The other thing that I'm hearing, and this is not meant for anybody here on this channel in particular, but a lot of content creators start talking about, oh, Salah is playing so much better now and he's being a creator. Dumbasses. He was always that. He was just playing with 2 players who was past their time that did not allow him to fulfill that role, which was handle the Fink, because everybody who used to wax, oh, he's Liverpool captain. Look what the Liverpool captain did to Klopp and everybody else. He talks shit about him and then he take money. So as I say again, I am not here to kiss Hendo or anybody's ass on this channel. I just call it as it is. People talking about Nunes, right? Yes, he has to go through a period of adjustment. But again, it comes back to the klutz, and I will continue calling him the klutz until he figured this shit out, because he always trying to play this square peg in wrong holes, right? You never see a goddamn horse race breeder in the Kentucky States or whatever prestigious race take a donkey or a mule and enter it in that race and expect it to place or win, right? But yet klutz always trying to be this great grandmaster to say, well, look what I did to this player. No, develop a player at his strength, and from there you can try to see what else he could bring to the team, right? But you're always trying to do all this nonsense. That is why that poor kid who is playing abroad now, who they just signed from Fulham, if you know you was never going to play the kid, you should have just loaned him straight back to Fulham, because all the klutz did was hamper the kid's development. And I can guarantee you all, he is going to be sold, because he's not going to come back and play for club. He is not. Right? Yes, the klutz. Because as I said, at the end of the day, what he's going on, his 8th year for Liverpool as the coach, right? Up to now, he does not have a goddamn plan. How many players have he developed? And please don't tell me, oh, he developed Salah and Mane and all. They was already on the cusp of rising, right? It's trying to say you put bread in the oven and you're taking credit for it rising because it had yeast in it. It's a natural fact of life. Right?
So too long, it burns, though, brother. So,
tough man, come on, take it easy.
You leave it in the oven too long, bro. You leave anything in the oven too long, it's gonna burn. I can cook. I know.
Maddie, I wanted to.
You can't say that, considering that we got Mane, we started him on the right wing, and then we made him in possibly one of the best left wings in Premier history. Can't say that he didn't develop that into something, did you? Come on.
Excuse me. It comes down to also the player. It also, yeah. As I said, hold on, listen, because as it seems, as I said, let's look at natural facts, right? If you have older parents and stuff and grandmothers and stuff, they just tell you something like this: you can lead a horse to the water, you can't make him drink it.
Sure, but you have parents.
As a Caribbean saying,
that's a bar right there.
A good young man, I think, or a good man. Because of my grandfather.
Listen, as I said, and what happened with the so-called Mane? After a while, he got fed up and he wanted to leave the club.
Yeah.
Because as I said, nobody is perfect, but when you do shit, you're gonna get called out on your shit, and I'm going to call out klutz on his shit, regardless of who likes me or not, whether they give me airtime to speak or not. I'm sticking to it, because guess what? For almost 8 years here, everybody talks the shit about, oh, we win just about everything. It took you 8 years to win just about everything. Okay? Look at Real Madrid. Right? In the entire history, how many head coaches, whether they have been successful or not, have stayed at the club more than 3 years? I could give you the answer: 0.
None. Yeah, but we're not Real Madrid, dude.
I didn't say that we are Real Madrid.
Yeah, but we're not. Like you're talking about,
right? But what I am saying, you all put all this stuff on the klutz, and he constantly stunts players from fulfilling their potential. Look at McAllister. Right now, McAllister is getting flack. Shit, he ain't deserve to be on the team. Yes, he may not be playing properly, but who is forcing him into that position? Does McAllister even play the 6 for Argentina?
But Klopp, I have to interject here. Klopp has said that himself. Klopp has said himself, we do not know what Alexis's best position is. and we're using him in
It's certainly not the 6 because he had never played.
And he said that it isn't his best position.
So then why the hell didn't you go and get a proper goddamn DM? Because as I said, right now he's having to deal with nonsense that's not even 50% of his fault. Right? That's like you telling me that I am a high-tech computer whiz graduate from Harvard or Brown or one of them, MIT. And come to work for your company, right, MIT, but then you give me a goddamn computer, the first computer ever invented, and expect me to be productive. Yeah, really.
I'm not sure that's the best analogy, but I mean, sorry, this isn't my show. Yeah, but I don't agree with that at all. I mean, Klopp has come out and said that this isn't his best position.
Time out.
You know that.
Brian, time out. Yo, Michael, take it easy with that comment, brother.
Yeah, come on, Michael. Yeah, that's
Mike,
not.
Come on,
Yeah,
brother.
that's not good.
Oh man, that's that.
Yeah, Mike.
Maddie's passionate about football, and Maddie's not a fan of Klopp. So,
I'm not a fan of nonsense. Right? Don't try to feed me grass and tell me it's rice.
No, I won't. Don't worry.
Right? That's me. I'm a straight shooter. Right? I'm a straight shooter. Let me give you all a quick example of what when you stand for something, what you mean. Right? Most of you all in here know about Carnival, correct?
What?
Okay. Do you know in Trinidad for Carnival season between December and the end of Carnival what they do down there?
Party like there's no tomorrow.
No. The police lock up every criminal who is known to start trouble for Carnival. There's no rights or anything like that yet. So a criminal in Trinidad who is known as a troublemaker around Carnival, he has two choices. He either stays and hides in his house, or he goes out and he gets caught and he goes to jail. No judge, no lawyer is getting him out. Right? So that's what I'm saying. You've got to stand by your goddamn principles and stuff. What about that other kid, that young midfielder? I could never remember his name. He's quite talented, but you don't even see him playing because he's not even.
Musialski.
There you go.
He's cooking too. You saw his performance the other day.
Yeah. He was injured, you know. Hey, you gone?
No, he's there.
Maddie, you good?
When we needed midfielders even last year. Because he somehow, and this is not my 100% opinion, but I am assuming, told Klopp about himself about wanting more game time, and Klopp didn't like it. Right? So as I said, at the end of the day, I'm all about Liverpool Club winning. I don't want to hear no excuses and stuff. Right? I don't want to hear anything like that. And before I go, because I don't want to take up all your time, I'm giving you all food for thought. Most of you all who may have kids and are interested in football is about to be changing. Right? Do you know that they are talking about for corners? And I don't want to say the country that is behind it, because everybody's gonna think I'm hating on that country. But when they take corners, they should only have 4 players from each team in the box.
No, what country is this?
No,
what is this?
Then, no, this is fact. Then they also want to replace throw-ins with a kick-in.
No, that's not happening.
No. I am not saying it. Listen, you're saying it's not going to happen. It is in the works. It's a proposal that has been taken into consideration by the Football Association or whatever the hell the name is.
Yeah, and right? It was an initiative that was invented by Carson Bell. in actually, yeah, no, that's not happening. That's
No, you see, it's not happening. But the main country that is behind it is going to make it happen.
Well, what country is that though?
If you're going to do the research, you will find, because Arsene Wenger is one of their mouthpieces.
Tell me what it is.
Right?
You tell me.
That's a
No, I
next
don't have
discussion
to
we'll
research.
have
You
at
tell me
another
what-
day. Right?
You tell me what-
And then because one of the things that they done already initiated, because remember, they're saying that the referee will stop the match for every stoppage it have and stuff. Did you know how quietly they went and initiated assigned subs? So when after a certain time, if you ain't use the subs all at one point in time, then you can't use it again further in the game. Did you all ever realize that's happening right now in the Premier League?
Yeah.
Okay, so as I said, the change is coming. And then the next thing I'm going to show you, because they're always talking about how our players are tired with all these matches and stuff they're playing. You see that nonsense they went and now have, I think it's coming up in the next 2 years, the World Cup club football team or some kind of bullshit like that. And it's going to be played right after the Premier League ends going into August. So now the Premier League is going to suffer, because guess what? Most of our clubs is going to be in that shit.
No, only one club will be in that. Because
No, it's not only one club.
Well, no, they're expanding it. They're expanding it. The World Cup. I think they're expanding it to a tournament or some nonsense.
Man City and 2 other teams are already in it already. I am telling you, because it's Man City, Arsenal, and
which tournament is this? Which tournament are you talking about? Which tournament are you talking about?
It's called
the Club
World
World
Cup.
Yeah, the Club World Cup. Yeah, that already exists. So what? I mean,
No. It didn't exist to the extent that it's going to be done now, because it's going to be done now going forward after it played in America every 3 years or some kind of nonsense like that. So now that takes away from players and stuff playing for their countries and stuff, because remember, we have the Euros and all that sorts of stuff.
I did hear
Right.
about this rumor. I did, yeah.
No, it's not a rumor. It's a fact.
well, it's not a rumor.
It's a fact.
Yeah, 2025.
Right.
Yeah, 2025 is the expanded version.
And then
It's a
the last thing
32-team
before I go, something for food for thought. Everybody is talking about Man City and their corruption and all that sort of stuff, allegedly, because nobody gonna pin that on me. Do you all notice that they don't have the same energy with Everton, which is owned by an American owner? Doing the same thing, doing the exact same thing. Go look it up and you will find out. Up to now, Everton has not even gotten any type of a penalty or anything from the Premier League or the English League or whoever they are. So as I said, we are always so quick to talk about the Middle East. We just fail to look at what's going on right here. And before I go, you guys have a good night. But also remember, AXA, which is the official training team of sponsor for Liverpool, they linked to a lot of nasty stuff just as bad as the Middle East. You guys have a good night. I'll catch you all on the next one.
Peace, Maddie.
What do you got, Maddie?
Wow. Okay.
You need some medication there, 12 man.
Yeah, seriously, I'm gonna have to get one of those like blood pressure things to kind of like check my blood pressure.
Yeah, you get them. Put them in your head. Blowing your top.
Well, I was going to say about one of his points about Nunes. I'm glad Klopp is developing Nunes to have more of a game, because he says he's developing him away from what he was, which I agree with. He has been doing. But if this guy didn't develop his game, they were already going at him when he was missing chances. Imagine if he wasn't bettering his game. They'd be tearing him apart right now. So I think for Nunes especially, he needs he needs Klopp's help with his overall game.
Klopp is not perfect. We all know that. Listen, Klopp is not perfect, okay? Klopp is one of the best managing coaches in the world. Understand?
Klopp's the the fifth best manager in Liverpool's history, in my opinion.
Yeah, but he also got his faults too. He's very stubborn, like most
Yes.
Germans. Very stubborn, and he has his favorites, like Barnes would tell you.
Yeah.
And he should be taking out certain players. He keeps playing them and playing them and playing them and playing them. Understand? And it took a lot of things to happen for him to start changing the style of his play to suit the players that we have. But other than that, listen, Klopp is a world-class manager in my opinion. That's just my opinion. He's a world-class manager, and he has done a good job with certain players. And yeah, I give him his props, man. 100%.
Chris, where do you rank him of all-time Liverpool managers?
Well, Klopp?
Yeah.
That's a good one, bro.
He's not
Third
done
to
though.
me.
He's not
He's
done.
not done.
For me as well.
You can't do that
So
until
he's-
he's done.
He's
that's
in
kind of
third right now.
I mean, he can win 2 more prems, and all of a sudden, like that can elevate him to another status.
No, you can say currently, right? And then we just change it later.
Exactly.
Yeah. Currently,
John,
right
that's-
now,
that's what I'm
based
talking
on
about, John.
tenure,
That's
he's
what I'm
in
talking
third.
about,
He's
John.
in third.
I got you.
He's in third right now with Bob Paisley in first and Shankly in second.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Really?
Can I
What
just,
about
can I just
Houllier?
add?
I would put him in fourth.
Who ahead of him?
Behind who?
The Frenchman, man.
Who Frenchman?
GH?
Houllier.
Hooli?
Yeah, Houli.
Oh
Houllier, man. Houllier.
Even no
Houllier.
friend.
That's what I was joking about.
The
Yeah.
argument would be who's won bigger tournaments. So we got 6 Champions Leagues and I got 4 managers that would have won them. Because Joe Fagan won a Champions League. Jared
Crab
actually
really
got
likes
Charlotte.
it.
Shankly Pacey,
Crab really
Fagan, Daglish, Klopp.
Yes, sir.
English.
Sorry.
Nah, English. Kenny
I was
is
just
there
gonna-
for me.
I was just gonna say, Crab really likes the boogie treble. I bet.
Nah, Kenny in there for me. I don't agree with that. Kenny. I would put him third or fourth. Fourth, I don't know. Because we won the Champions League against AC Milan with a lesser team
Rafa?
that we wanted the last time. So Rafa
That's
would
Rafa
be there
though?
for me. Yeah. I got it mixed
You
up
say
with
Houllier?
Rafa. Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry,
Houllier
sorry,
won
my
the
bad,
one. The other one. Yeah, all right.
Rafa Benitez. And he did come second with the Gerrard slip. That was Rafa as well, right?
Yeah.
So,
No.
Yeah, I would
No,
put
the
Rafa.
garage stick was
No, that was
It
Brendan.
was Brendan
Was it
Rodgers,
Rafa?
man.
was
That
Rogers.
was Brendan.
Nah.
That was
Forget it,
way
man.
off.
Forget it. I want
Rafa
Brian-
was second,
Brian-
and we had
Brian-
Alonso and Mascherano.
Wasn't that the ridiculous Makeda thing where they were winning games to United or whatever? That season made me sick.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Rafa won the
Yeah.
Champions League with a rougher team, a shittier team.
That was facts.
You understand?
Can
That's
I
a
just
fact.
address though, since apparently like I got to be the MacGyver of this group because someone just came in, handed us a grenade, and said, "Hold that," and left. Okay.
Tough man, you need an EOD? You need an
Yeah.
EOD?
Let me just say, I got all respect due to Maddie. I don't have any issues or problems. Women's are red. That's all I care about. But what I do know is that I think that sometimes these tired narratives, I call them tired because I think they are. I just think that like someone to say that Klopp hasn't developed any player is just nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. And why I can say it's nonsense is the players have literally come out and said that Klopp has helped make them better players. Whether it's Bobby Firmino, whether it's Gundogan, whether it's Aubameyang, whether it was Mario Götze, whether it was Lewandowski, whether it was Marco Reus, whether it's Trent Alexander-Arnold. All of these players have publicly come out and said that Klopp has helped develop their game and made them better players. Yet I just heard someone say that this coach has never developed a player. It infuriates me because I know. I'm counting in my. I already Asian pops. I already know. I'm counting in my head. But but I just can't say it enough. Is that how you can say that comment and then just dismiss the fact that in 8 years he's just been playing like PS5 or something? Like what are we doing here? What are we doing? Like seriously.
Tough man.
How that comment could be said and not have any pushback. I'm like, that
you have a
blows my
comment.
mind.
Tough man,
It
you have a
blows my
comment
mind.
for you. You have a comment for you, Tough man. Read the comment.
Help does not count. What does that even mean? What does that mean? I didn't even say hope. I literally said that this is the quote. This is an actual quote. Here's something. You say you want to talk about facts. Cool. So it's an amazing thing called the Google. Okay, check it out. And when you say which players were improved by Klopp, it literally says this quote that was given in January 31st of this year of all the players that have publicly come out and said, publicly credited Klopp for making them better players. I said help. Maybe I guess I said help. But I mean, like, if you want to get in semantics, take those semantics. They literally said that they're crediting Klopp with making them better players. I'm gonna say it again. I don't want to trigger, but I mean, like,
somebody get the rum ready. Get the rum ready.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. You know them players are lying, man. He did nothing.
Yeah,
It's just media. It's just media, man.
Right?
It's just the media, man.
12 man.
Yeah, but 12 man. How many Liverpool players did he develop?
Dog, I would go as far as to say this. There's a thing called the Bicycle Diaries. It's an incredible series where they go on these bicycle rides with players, and they went on the ride with Lewandowski, and the amount of praise and that he gave to Klopp was incredible, considering that Klopp took a really big fly on him, playing Lewandowski, despite the fact that the striker that was on the bench, that he was benching, was performing and more informed than Lewandowski. So he stood there, took all the arrows and bullets and everything else, okay, as he's sitting there going, Lewandowski's my guy. I believe in him. I'm going to continue to make him better, and I believe I'm going to stick with him. And Lewandowski gives him credit for that because realistically, no one else did. Everyone else was like, what are you doing? And it was in that interview that he's explaining that. And he's explaining how the fact that they had a moment and Klopp, who's like a father figure to Lewandowski, how they went down after a horrible game. They went down to the hotel bar, talked, got just showed like true empathy for each other. And the next game, Lewandowski goes out and scores a hat trick. These things matter, man. I got no time for that nonsense, man.
Hey, 12 man. You gotta do this. Look.
Now that we've wrong, what are we going to do? Drink it!
Oh, man, I can send you a bottle, fam. I can send you a bottle. All right?
Yeah, man.
It's all good. I'm drinking rice. I'm drinking sake with Endo. So.
Yeah.
But 12-9, make sure that after you drink your rum, you don't do this,
Where we going right down? Where we going right down? Where we going right down? Right down till we lie down. Where we going right down? Where we going right down? Where we going right?
That's bad, man. That's bad.
I hope he didn't have his mouth open.
Let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask you a question, 12 man. Let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Klopp develop all these players, right?
Right.
To me, he hasn't done anything with Harvey. Harvey's still shit. For me, he couldn't help Carvalho, so he loaned him out. How the hell you buy him in the first place? If you were so good at developing players, you should have kept Harvey and developed him. I'm just trying to counteract what you're saying, okay?
Yeah, I got you.
You understand?
Yeah.
You buy Endo to play 6, but yet still you freaking put in McAllister at 6. Like, what's the problem? You know what I mean? Develop somebody, do something.
Okay.
You understand?
So your choice.
Peter, make me come out Irene. Peter, come out Irene. You see that get bad. Peter, we have a blood clot. Peter, you nearly dead.
Listen.
Okay, so I'm going to do a quick one too. So I got
one second. I'm not saying he hasn't developed players.
Okay, so you're going to say this. You're going to say.
Okay, all the players
Peter,
you named
I understand.
like
Peter, I understand. I'm at Ross the Crab. I'm at Ross the Crab. I almost called you Peter. I'm thinking too much of you being out in the rain. But let me just say this with the Harvey Elliott comment, right? One.
Peter Choo. Peter Choo.
When he joined our club, when he joined our club, everyone was raving about him. Unfortunately, he had an incredibly horrific injury, and the sheer fact that this player has, continued to put emphasis on rejoining and getting to a level and getting to a place where he's now become, if anything, he's taken on another role on the club that is necessary and is impactful, and that is being a super sub in essence. Okay, that brings automatic energy to the pitch to his teammates. He's just all about the press, the entire nine. That's with Harvey Elliott. If you're going to speak about Fab, I can understand you saying about Fab. But then again, I also think that Fab, unfortunately, has something of an issue when it comes to contemplating whether he deserves to start or should start. There's a big difference. And I think that he's realizing that now with Red Bull. And that is because he thinks he should start with Red Bull, but he's still not. And it goes to show you that maybe he just has a elevated appreciation and he's been reading the headlines about himself too much, whereas he thinks that his SHIT don't stink and he's okay to just continue to ride his laurels. But the last one, if you're going to reference Endo, okay, cool. Wait. Let me make sure. Just calm down.
I love Endo, by the way. I love Endo.
I want to make sure he calm down because he's got his fist in the air. I don't want him to punch him.
I love Endo, bro.
So when it comes to Endo, I would just reference back this point. Look, we did go for Caicedo and we did go for Lavia. I understand those things. I understand that a lot of people, and this is what I always reference, a lot of people do what we do with Mane and Lucho. Mane was an incredible left wing. He wasn't really a left wing, he's more like a left inside forward. But we always say, because they quote unquote play the same position, we rate Diaz versus Mane. So now we've had Fab, we have Fabinho play the destroyer role, and we bring in another 6 in Matordu. But now we're going to rate those two together and hold them as being, it has to be this level, it has to be another Fabinho, it has to be a like for like. That's just not the case because they're not the same player in any registry. And if anything, Fabinho came to this club and wasn't just hit the ground running. He took time to develop and turn into the player he did. And third, when you're talking about Watoru, okay, Watoru Watoru brings us an option.
No, this is not. This is not.
I don't think the club necessarily needs, in his mind, I don't think he necessarily needs to have that destroyer 6. He's looking at it as, it'd be great to have Thiago in there, but we don't. But all the same, if it wasn't Thiago, then McAllister is a version of Thiago in the sense of being able to distribute, being able to carry the ball, have progressive carries, and being able to run enough of a DM, not a great DM, not a destroyer DM, but enough of a DM to be a deep line playmaker, if not a regista, which is what I want to see Thiago become. But that's
you're not going to see that, dude, because by the time Thiago is fit, he's gone. You're not going to see your Thiago. You're not going to see your Thiago. But I have to seriously interject here, because I mean, these guys aren't good enough. Okay, right. There's some players out there that play for Liverpool Football Club that we all love, and we like.
Calm down, folks, man. Calm down.
They're not that good. They're not that good. Okay, Endo is a good player, but he's not going to come in and become a thing. We can all focus and hyper focus on how good our players are and how good they are at doing what they do. But when you take a step back and you actually look at what's happening, these players are not performing. Endo, Thiago, players like this, these are the part. We brought in Thiago, or we brought in Endo because we had a stopgap. Okay, let's not beat around the bush here. Okay, we needed a player, and we brought in Endo, and because a £16 million footballer is that what it takes now. People are he's the guy. No, he's the guy. No, he's the guy. He's the guy. Come on. Seriously.
No, but I'm going to ask you. You said stopgap. A stopgap would mean then we wouldn't be going for Andre because Andre's more like Thiago than he is Flacco. So that's what I'm trying to get across. Cool. People have these like talking points that they want to get out there. You want to mock me?
They're not
on the
talking
Daddy
points.
Mad on the
No, they're not
on the-
talking. No, but they're not talking points. They're,
Go to Brian. Go look at what he did for Bayern Munich. Go look at what the
I
fact
don't
that
need to look at what he
utilized
did.
as a six on his team because we wanted to get him as an outlet from the back line because he's one of the best ball controllers on our team, and he's able
When
to
he's fit.
pinpoint anything. If he plays in a pivot, okay, we play with 2 6s, cool. But I mean,
Availability is the best. Availability is the best.
Tell me you wouldn't want to pivot. Tell me this midfield isn't saucy. Okay, if we have McAllister, Dom, Thiago, and Trent.
You can't include. You cannot include Thiago.
Isn't
No.
sauce completely.
I'm telling you, it's not sauce. I'm going to stand here right now and I'm telling you, it's not sauce because you've got a footballer in terms of what you're talking about, Thiago, who cannot be relied on. So I said this to you when you were doing your first videos about Thiago. All of this is completely irrelevant if the footballer is not available to play football games. What you were talking about was building an entire system around Thiago. You were talking about building an entire midfield system around Thiago. And we spoke about this. Yeah, I know. And we spoke about this, and I said, this is excellent stuff. This guy can do all of the things you are saying he can do. But, unfortunately, he is never available to do them. Now, you did these videos, and we did this stuff at the start of the season. And what has happened since? Thiago has been injured. Thiago has been completely and 100% unavailable for all of our games. My point was, you can build a team around a player with those attributes, but if that player is permanently injured and unavailable to play football, then it's completely irrelevant. Thiago has not been available to play a single game of football for Liverpool Football Club since the season started. Those are the facts. Those are literally the facts.
I'm gonna
So there is no future. There is no future of Liverpool Football Club that involves Thiago playing in midfield. So you just need to move on from that situation. Because
I
even
don't think what you're looking at is availability.
even at his even at his best, he's gone. 12th man. He's leaving at the end of the season. He is not getting a new contract. His contract is up. He is not getting a new contract. So next summer, Thiago will leave. Okay? As much as we all love him.
We're gonna do a bet.
But as much as we all love him, yeah, so let's not try and create a midfield where we build it around Thiago. Because that is a ridiculous thing to do. Because he will not be here in 6 months' time.
I'm gonna have to.
He will not be here. It's crazy.
12 man. Look, I'm gonna have to agree with Brian here. Thiago was world class. He is no longer world class.
He's leaving in 6 months.
Availability has been more atrocious than Naby Keita. Let us set in. It's been more atrocious than Naby Keita.
I don't mind your opinions. I'm welcome to my opinion as much as you're welcome to yours.
Oh, 100%.
But I
We
mean,
respect
but I
everybody's
just think that once Thiago does return, and he will return eventually. Okay,
he's going to be
Once he
injured
does
again.
return
With 3 months of the season left and then he's gone again? Wake up. Wake up. Dude, seriously. Wake up. Thiago is gone. Thiago is gone. It's done.
You can't judge a player that don't play, right? That's how
He is a player that you cannot build your midfield around. You not
I didn't say I never said we're going to build him. I never said we need to build our midfield around Thiago. Thiago is in
but you kind of did. I mean, no, this is.
Look, 12th man, he's a luxury player. He should be played as a luxury. That's it.
And that's what
Nothing.
we'll most likely end up seeing. Even when he comes back, we most likely will see him as a luxury player, and we most likely will see him platooning with, as Bejan Pops has said with me, as a platoon of players playing the six, whether it's Pachetic, whether it ends up being McAllister every once in a blue moon, whether whoever ends up being in that role of a six. I'm not saying it's solely going to be Thiago, but I'm saying that he will be a luxury player. And I'm also trying to get across that when he came, right, let me just land. When he came to Liverpool, our plot 1 and 2 structure our midfield around him. It's the reason why he had so many passes, and he broke the record and all this other crap. You know, in that first game that he ended up playing for us. It's the reason why you end up seeing him going back and being the orchestrator.
Yeah, you're reading the stats wrong. You're reading the stats. You're using the numbers in the wrong way.
If you look at his history, he's played 23, 25 games in the season, something around there, 23 games, 25 games, something like that. Okay, I get that. And that's what a luxury player is. You're not looking for him to play 30, 38 games or 40 games or 60 some odd games. You're looking to play 25, 30 games. And I think that's what we'll get on. I mean, like,
that's all.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
I think that the guy brings a lot to the table.
He doesn't bring nothing to Liverpool right now. Nothing. He brings absolutely nothing to Liverpool right now. He does.
You can't judge a player's ability when he doesn't play.
Exactly. Every time we've got him to say, okay, he's available and he can help the team, he's injured off the injury list. He cannot.
Are we talking about Thiago or are we talking about KDB?
I'm talking about Thiago, right? Every time we needed him,
gets what I'm saying. Gets it.
he got injured. Every time he got playing the big game, he was injured. Before Chelsea in the Carabao final, he got injured in warm-up. Thiago's availability has always been an issue, and for me, that ship has sailed. It's sailed. He cannot be relied on. He's not someone you should even be thinking about having in your squad. Stefan Bajcetic and everyone should be ahead of him by far. And then
he's a Liverpool player, so it is what it is.
You're mentioning Thiago being in his six. He can't play in the lone six by himself. It has to be a double pivot. Otherwise, he's going to get.
But it will be a double pivot. It's always. That's why we have an inverted halfback. Why are you not referencing that? That is a pivot.
No.
That's off, man. Even with the inverted, that like you telling me Trent and Thiago's enough against like these really good teams? No way in hell. No way.
You know what? If you look at the numbers, look at Thiago's defensive numbers, and you might come back at me.
Thiago has no defensive numbers. You can read this.
And talking nicely to me, not being so mean.
No, I'll go and look at the numbers and I'll come back and I'll rip you the fuck apart, man. Because he doesn't have any defensive numbers. If you want me to go look at the numbers and actually apply context to them, I will rip you apart. Because you can apply all the numbers you want to Thiago, and all I will say to you is, where is he? Where is he? Where's Thiago now?
Yeah.
Where is he? No, answer the question. Where is he? Where is Thiago? No, where is Thiago right now? He's injured. He's in the fuck. No, where is he? He's injured. Like he has been. Where is he? No, he's injured like he has been since day one.
Is not injured?
I didn't realize we were having a conversation with Stefan Bajcetic. I'm having a conversation about Thiago. If we want to do about the whataboutery thing, then Kevin De Bruyne is injured, right? I want to talk about Thiago. Thiago is never fit. Thiago is never fit. I said this to you before. Thiago is that guy that if you want to organize a house party, if Thiago shows up, it's the best house party ever. But you do not organize that house party reliant on Thiago being there. Because he probably won't.
You can't rely on Thiago being the DJ at that party.
Exactly. If you're relying on Thiago to be there every single time, you're doing yourself wrong. If he's there, and he's available, and he's fit, and he's okay to play, then you play him. But if you're going to sit there and go, oh, well, my best 11 is Thiago plus 10 guys, you're fucked. Because that guy will let you down every single time. And it's not a slant on Thiago. I've told you this before. I've told everyone this before. That guy is one of my favorite footballers of all time. That guy is a baller. That guy is unbelievable.
He's my
I want him.
He's all right.
Oh, he's unreal. He's unreal. He is unfucking real.
He was.
He has a touch like better. I mean, this guy is unbelievable.
He's all right.
Footballing wise, okay? In terms of what he can do on the ball. But in terms of fucking availability, I mean, I'm sorry to have to, like, the best ability is availability. There are 38 games in a Premier League season. We can't sit there going, this guy's going to be deadly when he's fit, when the games are going passing us by and other teams are racking up points. I love beautiful footballers. I love them more than anybody else. I love them all. I want to watch Thiago play football all day long because he's so good. But if he ain't fit, fuck it. We don't have time to sit around telling fairy stories about how good everything's going to be when this happens. This is the real world. This is fucking 38 games a season, 3 points a game. Dude, I love you so much. I love your positivity. And I love how much you... But he's not fit. No, he's not. I'm gonna finish you. I'm gonna leave you on the ground, man, because this is what happens. No, this is what happens. He isn't good enough. He is not fit enough. Okay, so we move on and we say, Thiago, boom, and we go. Let's get some minutes. Let's get in there and let's win some fucking points and let's win some games and let's win some fucking league titles. And then we can worry about who was fit enough and who was good enough. Seriously, let's get in there and let's win some league titles, man. And then worry about the
Brian. The only thing I'm trying to get across is that, guess what? We're going to have to pay the man regardless. I know that you don't...
Pay the bitch to go. Pay the bitch. If you're talking about payment here, is that what you're talking about? Money? Pay the fucker and tell him to go home. Listen, this is a very short lifespan. We don't have time for this crap. No, honestly, we don't have time for fairy story. We don't have time for the community fucking. I mean, honestly, Premier League football is a hell of a bit. It's a hell of a bit.
We can't ignore the competition. Nah. We can't ignore the competition. That's crazy. That is crazy.
All right, so we can get a last question before we close off the call in. But 12th man, you got to go. I'm going to ask you this question. I put it in the poll. Who will challenge City for the title this year? The 4 options is Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs, or Brighton.
I think Thiago will challenge them for. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, I think that. I think Liverpool. Obviously, I already have Liverpool winning. I have Liverpool actually contending with City this year, and I think that we will win. Because this is an off year or a year of readjustment for City. I think that it could be a year that we, get the league with like 2-3 points maybe or something like that. It'll be a tight race. I'm not saying that we're going to push away like we did in the year that we won it, but I mean, I think that we will definitely end up winning this race, and I think that you'll be surprised when at the end of the year when there's some unsung heroes. Unsung heroes. Job. Some unsung heroes, some people that have been told, get out. And when they're helping us win,
get them out of here. Get them out of here. You're too old, man. Get them out of here.
Win a tournament or win a
get them out of here, man.
Whatever. We'll see if everyone has the same chest.
Brian,
you guys.
Brian's
great time.
He is like
I gotta go to work. Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta go to work. Yeah. I'm all like hyped up. They're gonna be like, they think I'm right.
You can't leave without 3 names. You can't leave without
3 names, bro.
3 names, man. Don't give me that excuse about work. Give me the total.
No, you're right. Okay, so here are my three. I did look, and here are the three names that I have.
Yeah, I knew it was going. I knew it was leaving, man.
You piece of.
That was cold. That
What
was
the-
cold. That was cold.
cold.
His names are Tiago, Endo, and Jones. There you go.
All right.
All right.
That was cold, 12 man.
Before we close off the show,
They get 12
I
man.
put a
Liverpool
poll into
12 man.
the
Shannon
chat.
followed him.
Yeah.
Who will challenge City for the title? Right now, the poll has 55% Liverpool, Arsenal at 36%, Spurs at 0%, and Brighton at 8%.
Wait, Brighton got 8%, Spurs got 0%?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go around the group here. I want to hear who do y'all think will challenge City for the title. You don't need to give me an explanation. Just pick a team, and then we close off the show.
But Barnes, can I
So
say
Brian,
something?
I started
Barnes,
with you first.
Barnes, can we say something first? We're all Liverpool
Yeah.
fans. Who you think everybody can say?
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, man. Everybody can say us, bro. I guarantee it.
No, don't. Let me go. We start. Brian, what do you think?
Well, look at me being. Well, I'm gonna be a basic bitch and just say it's fucking Liverpool. So,
okay.
Basic as it get, man. Basic as it gets.
I mean, like Tuchu said, what the fuck do you expect us to say? Every motherfucker here is going to say Liverpool is going to. I mean,
you might be surprised.
I'm a
John?
Liverpool at heart.
Okay.
I'm saying
I'm gonna sit back and roll up a fat one and get ready to be surprised. Then, so let's go.
John, let me hear you. Who's challenging City for the title?
It's obviously Brighton, man. Like, what are we all smoking here, man? No, it's Liverpool.
I hadn't show this shit, bro. I hadn't show this gone.
Big up the Zerby. Big up the Zerby, man.
Crab, let me hear you.
Liverpool, bro. 100%. I cannot say anything less. If I say anything different, end the stream. Just shut it off. It makes no sense me supporting Liverpool if I'm not gonna say that they're gonna challenge.
No. Because you think something different, that doesn't mean you don't support your club. I mean, we have to be honest on where we are as a team right now. For me,
But we are there. This is where we are there.
But I think Arsenal is the team that's going to challenge City.
What?
Because they have a more complete team. They're better defensively than Liverpool.
Really?
I don't like Arsenal. I don't. But they have a better defensive team than we do.
Wow. A team that switched keepers 4 games in?
That doesn't matter though, Crab. They've got a better record than us. Let me just call a spade a spade. Their back line is actually better than ours right now. They don't leak goals like us.
Guna Lee spiked them before the stream. That's what's going on here.
That's what's up. Yeah, somebody drinking.
I had Liverpool finishing 4th. Now, if we challenge City for the title, that's great.
You're gonna kill Brian.
Agent Angel, all the scenarios, man. Jesus.
I don't think Barnes is saying nothing crazy, to be honest.
From the season we had last year,
Careful, Brian.
new midfield, no 6th position. For us to be where we are today, I'm actually surprised. I'm happy. Trust me. But I had us finishing 4th.
So who's the third team above us? Who's the third team?
We mean it's
you got City, Arsenal,
above
who's the
us,
third team?
Arsenal and Tottenham.
You got
right
Tottenham
now.
finishing before us?
No,
that wasn't the question. That wasn't the question. That wasn't the question.
I had City, Arsenal finishing 2nd in the league.
Yeah.
I had 3rd place, which I completely got it wrong, was going to be Manchester United, and then it would have been us.
Okay.
But Manchester United is nowhere as good. That is your prediction beginning of the season, right?
Go find 7 hog buns. You can tell you where he is.
Oh yeah, Humper. He in the mud. He in concrete. He in wet concrete right now.
See that comment there? That's what's up.
Listen, I appreciate the passion from all the people, the fans. I get it, but you know me, I'm a realist, right?
I get it, boss. There's nothing wrong with some pessimism sometimes, you know. Like some people just.
Look, I would love Liverpool to win the league. That would make me so happy. But I don't think we're complete yet to do that.
But Barnes, where do you have us finishing? right now, as it stands?
Right now, I think we finished third.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Even if we get Andre in January.
But we haven't got an Andre yet, so I can't.
Okay,
Based
fair
on the
enough.
team we
Let me
have
wait-
right now, I
let me
haven't.
wait till Wednesday.
Leave it to chill. Keep going up as the season goes on. Yeah.
Let's wait till the Game of Thrones settings kick in. Let's wait till
Based on the team we have right now, I would say we would finish third.
Who's second best in us apart from City? Who finishes between us and fuck off with Arsenal? Don't give me that. Come on.
I don't think so. That's what he said.
Really?
Arsenal's
No. Yeah, exactly. No, Barnes. Who finishes between us and City?
Arsenal.
I'll just leave that hang there. Then I'm not even going. I don't even.
Who's next?
Listen, I hate Arsenal, bro. Wait. Hold on. Before anybody come for me, I was the one person last season when Arsenal was in first place. I was on Gunners League's neck from December onwards. When everyone say, "Oh, Arsenal gonna win the league," Pops knows it, Crab knows it. I was on his neck saying, "You're gonna bottle it. You ain't winning nothing. You're gonna have no trophies." I cannot stand the Gunners. However, what I will say is that they're playing better. They're more of a cohesive unit than we are right now. That's why I put them ahead of us.
But Barnes,
Okay, that's fair enough. Well, I'll give you that. That's fair enough. No, that's fair enough. You actually, I asked you a question and you gave a proper answer to it. It wasn't just we're shit and they're deadly. So fair play. Yeah, no, that's cool. Okay, fair play.
Well, I see it as they have the same exact team as last year. They haven't improved the team. Havertz is not an improvement. Meanwhile, we have
Declan Rice is not an improvement, bro.
Yeah, they improved that six.
You're sleeping on Declan Rice.
Declan Rice is anyway. I'm not gonna.
Oh,
say
come
it.
on, Crab! Don't do
No,
that.
no,
Don't
no,
do
no.
that, bro.
Declan Rice is a waste of money, fam.
Yeah.
Overhyped.
No. If
I don't care what nobody says. I don't care.
He's overpriced.
But that's the market right now. Look at what Caicedo went at.
You're not talking about Caicedo. You're talking about Declan.
No, Rice is what it is. But why did they buy Havertz?
Price, yes.
Why did they buy Havertz?
Yeah,
Why?
Havertz is the bottom.
Still can't figure that one out.
You know what? We'll
Still can't figure that one out yet.
Why? 70 million. I don't know, 50 million for a player that's kind of just okay. Like, why did Arsenal think that Chelsea would sell them a world-class footballer? Why did Arsenal think that Chelsea would sell them a proper footballer for 50, 60 million pounds and be happy to do it?
We know what it is.
They didn't learn.
We know what it is, Brian. It's corruption. It's like Todd Bowley is like, we'll give you a few deadbeat players to get some money, and we'll give you something on the side.
Always buys Chelsea rejects, bro.
What are they doing? And I even forgot. I only found out 2 weeks ago Jorginho was still there. What the fuck?
Jorginho went there. Yeah. Willian went
Come
there.
on, guys. Come on, guys.
Pops, let me hear you. Who challenging City?
Do you think Liverpool are buying a Jorginho of Chelsea? Do you think Liverpool buy a Havertz of Chelsea? Do you think they do that? Do you think Liverpool hand Chelsea 60 million quid to take a failed German footballer off them and say, "Oh well, we'll fix it"? That's the arrogance of Mikel Arteta. That's just going to tear Arsenal down. This guy thinks he's Pep Guardiola. This guy literally thinks he's Pep Guardiola, and you go, "Oh well, they're doing an inverted fullback. I'm going to do an inverted fullback." And what they don't know is the Pep did the inverted fullback thing a year ago, and he said, "This ain't fucking working anymore, so I'm going to do this." They ain't even doing that anymore. Pep,
Brian. He thinks he's
Arteta is copying old fucking like this guy. Jesus Christ! Honestly, if Pep Guardiola was Liverpool manager, or if Mikel Arteta was the Liverpool manager tomorrow, I mean, I'm not even one of those guys. But I'm going to go online and say fucking Arteta out. This guy is a fucking fraud. He is absolute shite. He's copying everything he's ever. Oh, what are you going to do? Oh, give me one of yours. He bought Zinchenko and Gabby Jesus off Man City when they were like, "Do you want some of our shit cast-off players?" You're like, "Yeah, cool, I'll take them."
I shoot players all the
That's
time.
not a football club. That is not a football club. Jesus Christ, guys.
Bro,
Come
they
on.
bought- listen, James, Brian, sorry, they bought David Luiz. From the time you bought David Luiz,
Exactly.
you got no ambition, bro. Sorry.
Exactly. They bought David Luiz off. I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, that just sums it bang up. That's it. Arsenal fucking football club. What?
I'm just saying, I'm glad some of our fans can't decide because some of our fans wanted Havertz, by the way, and some big fans in our fan base and said that Klopp would make him a better player. You know, they think that Klopp's Jesus or something.
I want it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Pops, let me hear you. Who challenges City? No. I asked a question.
Yeah, Pop's gonna shoot. You know?
You know exactly what that means.
Yep.
Go, Brian. Go, Angel. Let me hear you.
You know what that means.
Angel was not look, bro. Don't do that.
Oh no! Get that trash off the stream.
Who playing that? Arsenal?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Crab, bring the late crab. Bring the late crab.
Yeah. Let me check. Yeah.
Oh man.
Nah,
Aaron, Brian's
Look, Angel.
Brian's the Irish warrior.
Yep, that's what's up, Angel.
I kind of agree with what Barnes was saying in regards to Arsenal. To be honest, it reminds me of a lot of the season we kind of missed on the title in a way, and they kicked on the following season in a way. Yeah, I think there's too many holes in our squad. There isn't a level of cohesionness in our squad for us to challenge right now, but things can change. You know what I mean? So I would hope we kick on, but right now it looks like Arsenal. It seems like
they have no squad depth, really.
Yeah, but they can
play
buy
Champions League football.
Yeah, but by your same logic, right? We can bring in Andre in January. They can bring in a player in January as well.
But we don't even need to bring Andre. We still got one of the deepest squads out there. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, we desperately need a proper six. So McAllister
But my
plays
point
in
is,
proper
we got
position.
squad depth. I get it. We don't have to play with a traditional six, but we got squad depth.
We don't really have squad depth. We have squad depth in our front line. But
Yeah, exactly.
realistically speaking, we don't have.
We have Gravenberch and Jones that can play on the bench. If you play Endo, McAllister, and Sabazlan.
I see what Crab's saying. I see Crab saying that all the players that we have are more quality than Arsenal
We got
because
Matip,
they got the first 11 and then the other ones are not good. Like they're there, but there's such a drop off. Whereas we don't have the player we need in one position, maybe another one. But
John, it's a crucial position, John.
I get that. I agree with that. Yeah,
They got Nketiah as a backup striker, fam. Come on, man. Jesus, a backup CDM as in Jorginho.
Between
But that-
between now and
Come
the
on,
next
man.
international break, a lot of this conversation is going to be very interesting. The next international break, we can see 4 games to play.
Yeah.
A lot of this actually could change.
Yeah.
It could, 100%. It could.
You know, when we were talking about Endo before, when you said why isn't he starting, I think what nobody discussed is the main reason he isn't starting is because of the way he played in Stuttgart. He played as a very defensive CDM where he basically would shield the box and he'd be on the edge of the box at all times, and he'd header out balls. That's why most of his stats were that way. I think that's why now when this system is like 360 the other direction, you're basically a 6 on the other side of the pitch. So he's not used to that at all. So I think that's why Klopp doesn't want to play him, and he just doesn't look like he knows how to play that at all. So it's basically like playing a Mac without as good passing ability. So I think until that distance is closed at like half at least, and then we can see more of Endo's defensive abilities actually coming through, I think then we will see it. But like Brian said, I'm not ruling out what Brian said, that he just may not be good enough anyway. But we won't know until we see it, right? So
exactly.
Listen, I seen that guy's boss a German midfield, man. Can't say he's not good enough. Huh? Come on now.
Well, Germany's not too good right now, so
That's true too.
Real quick, that one.
That one's for Pops though. I know that one's for Pops.
seeing you, Crab. We seeing you. I know that was at me. I got you covered, buddy.
And I just want to say, there's one thing, just one thing. Not good enough doesn't mean shit.
Yeah,
It just means not good enough to be an elite footballer for Liverpool. That's all I'm saying. You buy players, and we are not in a position. And Jesus Christ, these bastards, Manchester City. They bought Calvin Phillips for 50 million quid. Everybody wanted Calvin Phillips. They took Calvin Phillips away from all the other players, all the other teams that would have wanted him, gave 50 million quid to Leeds, and then spent a year looking at him going, yeah, no, he's not that good. Like, Pep Guardiola literally said this summer, we offered him the chance to leave.
Yeah.
Which is them saying to the club, we want you out. We want you gone. And Calvin Phillips turned around and said, no, I'm cool.
Yeah,
I'm staying here. No, I'm cool. I'm cool. So, so how many clubs in the world, let alone in England, can spend £50 million on a midfielder, bring him into their team, and then look at him for a year, and then go, nah. Like they did it with Grealish. They spent £100 million, £100 million on Jack bloody Grealish, just to give him a year and then go, yeah, okay, he's fine. He can play a few games now.
Yeah, but he doesn't even start. So that's
Exactly. Exactly. £100 million, Barnes. 100 million quid to just take a player. They took Villa's player, then they took the best player off Leeds. That's Calvin Phillips and Jack Grealish. Nearly 200 million quid worth of footballers just to have a look and just go, yeah, look, we can't make mistakes like that. Most clubs cannot make a £50 million mistake. Okay? We get Darwin Núñez for 65 million. He has to work. He absolutely has to work. Whereas Manchester City can just go, nah, he's not really that good. So even though we spent £60 million on him, we'll just bin him off and get the next guy.
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
You've been on fire all night.
That is absolute bullshit, guys.
Well, I'd say Chelsea as well. I think Chelsea, they do the same. They if they don't work, they keep them in the team a year and they just stink them out and then they just sell them like a couple of years later.
Sell them to
Dude, how much did they just pay for Cole Palmer? Chelsea just bought Cole Palmer for £40 million from Manchester City for a guy who has never played in any level. £40 million. And now he's one of the best guys. He's taking penalties for fucking Chelsea. Like Chelsea, we're this club has all these great players, right? Cole Palmer should have been playing for Chelsea. He's one of those young kids that Chelsea just stockpile, buy him for £2 million, and then they get rid of him if they don't work. If they keep him, they're brilliant, right? This guy cost £40 million for Cole Palmer. I'd never heard of Cole fucking Palmer 3 weeks ago.
It's the market, though, bro.
I know he costs more money than Jesus Christ. I mean, come on.
It's the market.
What are these players doing? Yeah, but what are these players doing? What are these clubs doing? Chelsea will be selling these players, not buying them from Manchester City. I mean, this is madness, guys.
Right.
This is absolute madness.
A player is worth what any other team is willing to pay for them.
Of course, but how is he under their radar? How is he slipped under their radar? And Chelsea should have 3 Cole Palmers, right? They shouldn't need to buy the Cole Palmer off Man City. They should have a Cole Palmer. They're having, they have Gallagher, they have Madueke, they have all these players. But still, on the last day of the transfer window, when they're still fucked up so much, they need to give Manchester City £45 million to allow them to comply with FFP. So come on. Guys, seriously. What world are we living here? Where Manchester City are buying £45 million, 19 players. I mean, come on. Seriously. It's wrong.
For the Chelsea
fans.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Do you watch football?
Not really.
Why?
I'm a Chelsea fan.
And with that, peoples, that is the end of the show tonight. Big up to Brian, Uncle Albert, Maddie, 12th Man, Taramizi, John, and my three compadres, Bajan Angel, Bajan Pops,
Sideline football.
Sideline football show. Big
Everybody
up to
chat,
Damer.
bless
Make
up.
sure y'all head over to
You
there.
get the chat.
Comment, subscribe onto his channel. Same with 12th Man as well. Appreciate all you guys coming on board here for the call-in show. It's been a good one tonight.
It was fire.
3
It
hour
was fire.
show. 3 hour show. It's a long one.
Oh,
I got a long weekend of work, so this is gonna be a madness to me. But big up to everybody, fellas. Any last thoughts before we push out?
No, just everyone have a blessed rest of your day, whether it's morning or night. And,
correct.
I'll catch you guys soon.
Yeah, for John, Brian, I know you guys said it really late. Appreciate y'all coming out, man. Love as always. Everyone in the chat, big up to you all. We will catch y'all next week, Friday. Preview show before the derby. Outside of that, big up to you all. Peace, love. Have a blessed weekend, everyone. Agent Reds, we out. Peace.
Well, peace and love.